on topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels or microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast.
And we are live again. Happy Wednesday, everyone. As you can see, Priest is not here, but we send love and light to wherever he's at. How you guys doing? What up, AD? What up, Rasul?
Oh, yeah. Here we are in the house, man.
What's good?
At the Killah Priest Podcraft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to
absolutely.
everybody in the craft, in the chat, sorry.
Yeah, shout out to
there.
everyone.
Shout out to Coach Ken Daka.
What up, Coach?
Shout out to Voltage Controller.
What up, Voltage? What up?
And shout out to Vinny Black Lodge. Sorry. Yeah, here we are.
You good?
Yeah.
You got your Mickey down there. You want to get your
He's
Mickey up?
crazy. Nah, we're going to keep it on the low. We're going to keep
Okay.
it on the low.
How was your day?
Oh, yeah, everything. Actually, my day just started here at the craft.
Okay, see.
You know what I mean? We right here, A-Deezy Weezy.
Yeah.
What up, AD? How was your day?
Chilling, just working. I went to Home Depot. Nothing exciting.
Nothing exciting happened at Home Depot. It's always something exciting happening at the hardware store.
Yeah, I'm there often, just getting little things, trying to upgrade all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Good,
But
good.
that's the extent of what I did today.
Okay.
Went to the bank.
Checks.
Yeah, make some deposits and
Make some
everything.
bills.
Absolutely. Good to say.
Everybody in suits at the bank. I walk in with my hat backwards and camouflage cargo pants, and everyone's just like,
Well, yeah, that's a good thing. You walk in, you got your shorts on and your T-shirt, your hat
Yeah.
turned backwards. You got a bunch of guys standing in suits.
yeah, it's like, oh, what's this
It
guy doing?
balances out. It gives it a nice balance.
Give it a
Yeah.
nice balance.
It's 2023. You should never feel nervous anymore. Yeah, I know how that feels. You walk in there, it's a bunch of, corporate people.
Yeah, some people dress up to go to the bank.
Mhm.
Really?
I don't. Yeah.
I don't dress up to
Yeah.
go to the bank, but, to each his own, but...
Well, you always look classy, so that's good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I hope you guys are doing well, feeling yourself. I hope you guys, our vibration is up and having a beautiful day. If not, we're sending love vibration your way as well. Today is going to be amazing and awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice show. Even though we don't have KP here, it makes it even better. But
You know.
we're gonna try to make it.
His presence is still here,
Yeah, he's here in the spirit.
Absolutely. Always.
Yeah, he's up in Alaska.
Okay.
Yeah, Alaska, man. I got to go up there with him next time if he ever goes back and do a show.
I
I've
heard
never
it's
been
so
to Alaska.
Me neither. I heard it's like real beautiful out there, real foresty,
Yeah.
Best time to go is like during Christmas. I heard.
Yeah?
Yeah, I heard. Best time to go is Christmas. I mean, you guys let me know.
Yeah, I would love to go there to check out the Northern Lights. Am I correct? Get to see the Aurora
Oh,
Borealis.
Hey, shout out
Right.
to Aurora
Yeah, Aurora
Borealis.
Borealis.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And they experience different kind of seasonal changes than we do.
Yeah.
Like they have longer they have longer winters and shorter summers, right?
I think I heard that.
And they experience a certain amount of nighttime than we do. Like it'll be night for a certain amount of period of time. It'll still be night outside.
Wow.
That's because they're closer to the they're closer to the North Pole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Alaska's a weird state. It might as well just be its own continent.
Could
Well,
be.
not a continent, but
Yeah.
it could be its own country. It's just connected to Canada.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So you got those grizzly bears up there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Priest filmed one last time.
Really?
Yeah, he did.
It was far away, which is good.
Wow.
You don't want to get too close to them.
Oh, they
motherfuckers.
don't play.
They got a lot of different native tribes up there.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Not too many tribes and people may know of, be popular, but they got a lot of them up there.
Wow.
Eskimos.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Ever meet an Eskimo?
No.
No.
I mean,
You never?
nah. Like, I know people who eat a lot of fish, but they're not Eskimo.
I
Yeah.
wonder how that tastes.
Yeah.
man, it'd be kind of cool to build with an Eskimo, man.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
You ever
know
be
what I
out there
mean?
building with an Eskimo, Rasul?
Nah, I wouldn't go. I don't like the cold.
You don't?
Nah, hell no. That's
you
why I
to be
moved
from
out
Philly,
here from
that's-
California.
Really?
Mm.
Hell no, man. When I was a kid, the snow was up to here. Like, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, man. I mean, I remember one time. Yeah, man. It's something, yeah, man. Big up to California, Arizona, Texas, in the South. Not too much snow goes, you know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So yeah, that's one thing I love about California. I don't care nothing about that Hollywood stuff. I love the weather.
Yeah.
I love the weather.
We
man.
do got some good weather. Shout out to Cali. We do have
But
good
then it gets
weather.
real cool at night.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it cools down. You get those Santa Ana winds. We get
At
the Santa
night.
Ana winds flowing at nighttime. So it gets really, really cool. And you can just lounge out. You know what I mean?
Mm.
AD, you know
Okay,
about the
okay.
Santa Ana wind, right? You know.
I know about Santa Ana in Orange County, but that's about it.
That's about
You don't
it.
know about the wind the fluctuation?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man, it's great.
Yeah.
That's what you do when you go outside. You feel that breeze come in. That's the Santa Ana wind right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we right here by the 405
I
freeway.
like how you news forecast.
I mean,
you
we should do some weather every now and then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We do need to expand
That
our
would
segments.
be a good, segment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Snoop Dogg had that with GGN, but that was a whole other experience.
Oh, GGN was off the chain.
Remember
though.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Shout
a
out
dope
to Snoop
show.
Dogg.
What else,
Yeah.
Snoop?
I actually went to one.
You did?
Yeah,
was it?
Steve. He interviewed my cousin Steve.
Oh, okay.
I was in the background, but
No shit.
that was the first podcast I've been to.
Mm.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg joint.
Yeah, I like
his
their
joint was
setup, man.
wild,
They got
so-
way more space than we do.
Yeah. He had like a whole facility.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know,
we
you
need.
go down there. It had a lounge room.
Yeah.
You could just chill out, lounge out.
Shit, we in the lounge room in
Yeah.
here.
Absolutely.
And Snoop would be in the back. You know what I
Mm.
mean? So it was ill.
Yeah. That's
But
cool.
you got to be up on your current events, man.
Yeah.
And since we're talking about current events, do you know any current events that's going on?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot, but I'll speak on one that I can remember. That the Colorado River is drying up.
Oh yeah,
They're
I
saying
seen
that that's going to be an environmental crisis if we don't figure out a way to, fix this problem.
Hmm.
In my opinion, I don't know how they're going to fix it. Because if it dries up, then that's going to mess with this water. We get, I think California gets maybe 90% of some of its water from the Colorado River.
Yeah.
And not only that, also Nevada does too. So, they got to fix. I don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of years. It might
I think
be.
they said the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, the next 5 to 10 years is. I don't know. We got to figure something out.
Well, that's why we can't
Yeah.
leave our waters running. We shouldn't be taking
No.
long showers.
It's not. You can't. It ain't about that. Is if the water, if it dries up, you ain't gonna be able to take no shower. And that could be also due to global warming and
Yeah.
various other things that's happening in the environment.
All over the world.
I'm not a global warming guy. Like, I don't stay all up on top of that information. But, maybe some of the stuff that they're saying is right. You know what I'm saying? When we see these things occurring. So these are like signs of the times. And nature will give you signs to let you know that, it's time to buckle up. Or, here's nature telling you, yo, there's a problem about to happen. And we can't keep dancing around and not looking at these environmental problems. So that's one current event. Another current event that I found
I was just waiting. Keep going.
is I was looking at the science
Of what?
channel on YouTube, and a few scientists have discovered how to create nuclear fusion at 1/10 of a second, as they're saying.
Oh, wow.
Right? And nuclear fusion kind of sounds like some sci-fi stuff, but nuclear fusion is one of the things that that a lot of the scientists and physicists that who created the the hadron collider,
Yeah.
and that they're smashing subatomic particles together to what they say is to how they're trying to, what caused the Big Bang, but it could be for another reason. Nuclear fusion can power, Elon Musk's spacecrafts or anything that they're trying to create in the near future, as far as like space exploration or whatever. So that was a topic that I thought was pretty interesting.
But I don't have no science.
It's too. Yeah, I thought that was really exciting.
Current
news.
events, my thing is just all about life.
Indeed, my synthetic.
And trials, but that was really good.
Oh yeah,
I agree with you on the Colorado River. I seen it on Spectrum One today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like Spectrum One news. It gives you not just local but global and all over. So I did see that. Yeah, that's really good. I don't have no current events. I have life situations. Life situations, real life situations. Yesterday, I was having a conversation with a colleague of mine, and we was having a dialogue about a friend of ours that is going through some things, and we were trying to figure out a way to, help, motivate, of course, and to understand, because this friend of ours that we love very truly, and I'm pretty sure even I am like this, when you go through things, they kind of like isolate themselves and you don't know what's going on with people. That's why you need to check on your strong friends. Check up on your strong friends, give them a call, send them a text, because you never know what's really going on. So, it was laid on my heart to call this person, and when I called my dear friend, and shout out to you, you know who you are. We got some news that my friend has cancer. So we're not going to claim that. We're going to bind that in the name of Jesus. But the fact that I haven't heard from my friend in 2 months, and she found out about this months ago, but didn't want to tell me because of all of what I was going through. And I just felt like, no, like you reach out to your friends, you let them know so people can help you. They can pray for you and, support you and things of that nature. So it kind of like made me question, things and have a conversation with my friend that why, when even myself, we think we don't want to tell nobody or talk to someone about our problems because we don't want to put more on them, that they have going on. And I felt like, what can I do, as a person, as a friend, because life get busy all the time and, we forget, what can I do to position myself to allow people to not even think about, oh, Myeoshe just lost her mom and dad, so let me not contact her and, talk to her about what's going on. And I thought I was putting out some type of energy or low vibration, but I wasn't. It was just that some people are just strong in their own right. And there's nothing wrong with that. But also, God was showing me, and God was showing me that sometimes people, isolate themselves and don't reach out because they feel like people don't care. That's what I got. People don't care. And I don't want people to feel like I don't care because of what I'm going through or whatever you may be going through. I feel like people need to talk and express themselves. Don't you think so, Rasul?
Yeah. Always, should never always be honest and always talk out your situations. That, you always got to check on your brethren or your comrades or your homies or whatever. Right. And your family, And also always, make the individuals feel comfortable enough to be able to talk to you about anything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you gotta
have a welcoming spirit.
Yeah. Indeed, because it has to be more of a universal connection, especially with your family.
Yeah.
Especially in the Black community with our families, a lot of that has kind of vanished. We used to have it. We used to have it back in the 30s and the 20s, 40s and the 60s, and then after the 70s, it was discombobulated. Due to certain things. But here we are, 2023. We could fix that. You feel what I'm saying?
You skipping 2022 and jumping all the way.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You just gonna go there.
We almost there. Yeah, in 2022, 2023, as we, we need, we can fix that in this day and time now. Because I think that a lot of people now way more conscious than before.
Yeah, I
You
think
understand
that's
what I'm
true.
saying? I think that those conversations need to be opened up. You know what I'm saying? Because now we're the grown-ups. We ain't the kids no more.
Right, absolutely.
So we have to use our knowledge to be able to enlighten our family members as well.
Yeah. So enlighten yourself, love on yourself. But one thing that did drop in my spirit yesterday when I was just having a conversation with spirit, with self, with source is the scripture that dropped in my spirit was, blessed are those who believe and have not yet seen. And I was like, ooh, that's deep. That dropped in my spirit. I was like, wow, that's deep. And I was like, why did that drop in my spirit? Because we so worried about the unknown that we can't see. And for me, I definitely, my life has definitely did a 360-degree angle on me. The fact that, my parents have transitioned. So my vision of my future, of what I thought, is definitely not what I, seeing, because now things has definitely, have changed. But that was one of the things that dropped in my spirit yesterday, that sometimes we don't see why things are happening. We don't know why things are happening, but then we go back to the word that we know that all things are working together for our good. So sometimes we just have to understand that and trust in that and believe in that. So that's my word of advice, just for you guys that's going through something, that received bad news today, that, took a loss on something, took a setback to from something. Don't worry about it. Setbacks are major comebacks. So I just want you to know that and be motivated in that and believe in that. Even for me, it's a journey. Healing is definitely a journey. It's a daily mantra to do, especially when you're dealing with loss of, especially when you're grieving. So whoever's out there that needed that, I just want to throw that out you and for you to receive that. And also know, though he slay us, yet we still trust him, because we also know, for I know the plans he has for me, plans to prosper me and not to harm me. We have to believe in that he gave us a hope and a future, something good, something pleasant, but we also have to be mindful and think of the goodness and be ready to receive it. Be ready to receive it. So whoever that's for, it's time for you guys to clean house and receive your blessings.
I like that scripture. Say that again.
Which one?
You just said.
Oh, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future.
No. Then the one that you said before that.
Oh, though he slay me, yet I would trust him.
Nah, you what you said before you was building.
Oh, when I said, blessed are those who believe and have not yet seen, John 20:24.
Well, I like to build on that.
Yeah, go ahead. Most definitely.
To believe and not yet seen.
Ooh, that's deep.
Well, it's deep, but it's for one thing for someone to believe, because that's kind of like accepting things that's not necessarily been confirmed, because you have to believe it.
Right, absolutely.
But when you actually get to see what the unknown is, right? That could be a total confirmation for you. I can say, when I was on my path, when I was young, I believed a lot of things. And when I got to the actual meaning of these things, it kind of changed the whole meaning of what belief is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a very crucial scripture right there. You know what I'm saying? Because you could believe in things, but once the unseen is revealed, it's going to change your perspective on a lot of different things. It's like kind of like lifting the veil of the secrets. You know what I'm saying? Because to believe in things without facts or truth is to believe in something in vainly. You know what I'm saying? It has to be some kind of truth behind it. Some people just accept a belief just for a belief. You know what I'm saying? But once the things that you believe, you find some truth in them, and then when the secret is revealed, then you get the enlightenment. So that's a deep scripture right there.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's kind of like The Alchemist, my favorite book, by the way. It's like, even for me, you get a God speak to you and give you your purpose and tell you what your purpose is and all these beautiful things, and you may not see the end goal of what it is, but you believe it so wholeheartedly that, you know, he told you, you know, that you were going to be this, you know, leader or, you know, this doctor, whatever your goal is in life. He told you that even though you may not see it, you believe it because it already was spoken into you. Number one, and then for you to go through it. I believe we always want to see something, see the end goal, but we have yet to go through it. I think that's the beautiful part about life. Instead of seeing something, let's just go through it and go through it knowing that life is not going to be easy. And that's why my prayer is to God to continue to give me a steadfast spirit, because to have a steadfast spirit, you have to have long suffering, you have to be perseverance, you have to be ambition, and you have to be able to hold your weight. And if you're trying to roll with the kingdom, you can't. You got to be able to hold your weight. You can't be a weak link in this because it costs something. Everything costs something. It's a price to that. It's a price to that calling on your life. It's a price to that talent and that gift you may have. So it's like, what you willing to pay for that cost. So I'm gonna stop right there. It's just too much. I don't want, you know. Because it's definitely a price to be paid. It's not easy at all, especially life. So, what you willing to pay?
Yeah. I mean, what you mean by that? Like,
I'm just saying, what are you willing to pay? It's going to be some heartache. When I say that, what are you willing to pay? I believe the sacrifice and the cost of, you know, my life is like, damn, I just lost my parents. That's a price. That's a heavy price. But yet I still have to travel on and go on to fulfill my purpose and my calling, because I can't just stop there. Joshua couldn't stop. He told Moses, you got 30 days. You got to get these people to the promised land. So even yet still. So, you know, the kingdom ain't for everybody. The goal ain't for everybody. So what price are you willing to pay?
Well, yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, and knowledge too, because when you receive knowledge, you have to understand you're going to be tested on that knowledge you receive. That's why some people don't want to, you know, when you know better, you do better. When you get something, best believe you're going to be tested on that, I believe.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That. Much so.
We got a super chat up here.
Okay.
Let me pull it up. 1 second. So we're going to say shout out. Y'all hit the super chat if you want to have any questions or if you want to shoot on a specific topic, because we about to be all over the place today. You know what I mean? Shout out to fella B. He says positive blessings on every show and all in the chat. Shout out fella B from Melbourne,
What up, fella B?
Australia. He's from down under.
Oh, shout out to Australia.
Yeah.
Out there.
I didn't know much about Australia until I saw Crocodile Dundee. When I was a kid, I mean, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Remember Crocodile Dundee?
You don't know about the Aborigines?
I mean, now I learned a lot, but when I was a kid, I didn't even know about Australia until I saw that movie.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And sometimes movies can do that to you.
Yeah.
They open you up to a different surrounding.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Wow, Australians are wild, man. They carry these big old knives. Just,
Yeah.
that's not a
You know,
knife.
Crocodile Dundee was cool. He was all right.
Yeah.
You know, white guy in the desert. You know what I mean? With a machete. You know, he was all right. He was all right. Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, man. So yeah, get into the super chats. Let us know what you guys want to even talk about. What topics do you want to go into? You know, it's good to get some feedback from y'all to see where you guys really want to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
We got a lot of our regulars in the chat right now.
Yeah.
I want to know more about this, the whole vegan world.
Oh.
I want to know about it.
Going to the
You know,
diet
they're talking
world.
about right. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, not everyone, but a lot of people out there saying that you can't spiritually in tune yourself unless you're a vegan.
Oh, yeah. I heard that.
I don't see how that. I don't believe that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, how can you say that if the individual, it could be like, let's say, for instance, a lot of spiritual masters out here, a lot of spiritual practitioners out here, and they still eat, meat or whatever, right? And I think, like, how can you say a person can't become enlightened or spiritual? What would they say? Raise their vibration because they're eating, meat or dairy or whatever.
Are you just talking about the vegan society?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like a lot of vegans that say that you have to intune yourself, you have to, and things like that. I don't agree with that because there's a lot of African tribes in Africa and they eat meat. Some of them drink blood.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, what about them? Are they on a high vibrational level? Are they spiritually in tune? I would believe so, because they live off the land.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is that I would love for someone to come and explain that and explain how they're on more of a higher vibe or on a higher spiritual level than those who eat meat. Because I don't really particularly believe that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You would have to ask an actual
vegan
who believes in that. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't speak on that myself. I did experiment with veganism, like we were talking about that before the show.
Right.
And it definitely wasn't for me. But I have different goals and I know how I like to feel. I know what's optimal for me. And it's not a whole lot of meat, but I like a good amount just to keep, things running right. Like with zinc, protein, all of that. You know what I mean? I know there's ways of getting it other ways, but
now I know that you probably should do a fast. Certain spiritual practices requires you to do a fast. You know what I'm saying? A cleansing of the body, right?
Yeah.
Things of that nature.
Voyager says, I was vegan for 13 years and you don't have to be vegan to reach enlightenment. Your spirit isn't bound by the body. My spirit said I need a little butter, cheese, and sometimes fish.
there you go.
Hey, that's what I'm
Right.
talking about.
There
Shout
we
out
go.
to Voltage Control.
That's the perspective we needed right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because 13 years, that definitely shows you were doing it for a minute.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
So
mean?
all these people out here faking the funk, they being fraudulent by telling people that?
I don't think they're being fraudulent. Some people say they feel different when they don't eat meat. So
Yeah, you would definitely feel different if you was eating meat.
but I don't think they should
And
say
you-
like if you eat meat, you're not being enlightened or conscious, if that's
Yeah.
what it is.
I mean, I love the nuance, of nutrition. And for me, it was finding out about what meats, because we definitely don't want pork.
Right.
Right?
Oh.
We
Right.
can put that out the way. But grass-fed beef in small amounts, there's something to that. So the thing that I was starting to notice that I thought was really balanced was Japanese food. So when I went to a Japanese place, they had a small amount of meat. Maybe it was like barely even 4 ounces. I think it was about 3 ounces of meat. If you Google what's a portion of meat for a serving size, it's 3 ounces. Do you know what I'm
ounces.
saying? That's approximately 90 grams. Do you know what I mean? And so, but the way the Japanese eat, it's like a larger portion of starch. They got that bowl of rice.
Yeah.
Right.
Small amount of meat or fish. Do you know what I mean? And then like pickled things, pickled
Right,
veggies,
right,
stuff
right.
like that. So when I had Japanese food, I felt perfect. I felt strong. I felt I could still do stuff. I wasn't sluggish. I didn't want to take a nap.
Right.
I mean, I did have a Coca-Cola with it, though. I probably shouldn't have had the Coca-Cola. But I still felt good. Do you know what
Right.
I'm saying? That's the point. And I felt like just energized. And this was as a kid when my parents would take me out to get Japanese. Because we always went to Mexican restaurants. We'd try this food, we'd try Chinese food, try Japanese food, But my favorite was the Japanese food. And I love getting that bowl of rice, putting some soy sauce on it, eating with the chopsticks. It was fun. To this day, I still use chopsticks. Even if I'm making spaghetti, I'll eat the spaghetti with chopsticks, because it helps
wrong
me
with
eat
that.
slower. Do you know what I mean? It's noodles.
Right.
You know what I
Indeed.
mean? It's, it probably goes against the Italian way. But I like it. I like the Japanese food. And for me, experimenting with different portion sizes and everything,
I wanna say
I
this,
came
though.
back to that.
And I don't want nobody in the craft and nobody get mad at me for saying this, right? Do you understand that the porcine or the hog or the pig is a domesticated, is a domesticated animal, right?
The
Okay.
what sign?
The porcine, they call it the hog. The pig, what you call a pig, lack of a better word. or wild boar, because that's where they come from.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you look at a chicken or a turkey, right? They're wild domestic animals too. The only thing is they're a bird. But they're both, from the same, they're fowls. They live in the same environments, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to make a point one time and said that if you eat pork, is white meat. Almost the same, not the same as chicken, but it still comes from in that line of the fowls, domesticated animals. So I always say, and a lot of people, vegetarians, people would tell you this, the chickens in the hog, the porcine, right, is from the same environment. So if you eat, you can't say, well, if I eat chicken, I'm better than the guy who eats pork. All from that same particular world. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's just that the hog, right? The reason why it's consumed a lot is because, the boar, is because if you allow boars to kind of run rampant like that, they'll kind of like take over the areas.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You have to kill them. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, they're either going to kill your livestock if you have a farm, or they just run rampant in the environment. So you kind of have to like kill them off. So what was happening was they was killing them off, and then they started to eat them. You understand what I'm saying? Mostly Europeans. You know what I'm saying? Not too many primarily in Africa, but they were eating boars as well. Some tribes. So the point I'm trying to make is that a lot of the times they'll put the chicken over the boar and have you thinking that, oh, well, chicken meat is better than boar meat, when it's really like it's not the same, but in the same vein.
I know exactly what you mean, and that's called a monogastric animal. Okay. So monogastric animals are like chicken, pork, and then horses, rabbits, dogs, and cats. You know what I mean? So these are the animals that they're unable to digest grass. They can't take grass and turn that into the nutrients like a ruminant animal will. So like a ruminant animal would be like beef, ox, a lamb. Do you know what I'm saying? Those are the ones they have chambers in their digestion to like take grass, turn it into beef, which is why like grass-fed beef would be so valuable, or wagyu.
Wagyu, yeah,
wagyu. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I know we all don't need that much. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I looked into the carnivore community. I saw how meat heavy it was. It ends up being a lot of other things that you're getting with it. It can be, I think it's overdone. You know what I mean? Especially like the modern day carnivores, they're eating fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're having all this beef and they're having fruit, and it's like, well, you might as well have some rice then, because that's just glucose. You know what I mean? It's like rice is such a neutral food. You know what I mean? And then it's like, okay, you're having all this beef. Do you really need all that? If you like trying to be The Rock, I get it. If you're trying to be a big bodybuilder and bulk up, okay, I could see you'd probably need all that. But for some of us who are just, regular people that's just working out just to get by and stuff like that and be all right, you probably don't need that much beef. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I would prefer that over poultry.
Right.
That's the whole thing. Because chicken, people know me online about this, is that like, I see chicken is not as superior as beef, obviously because it's a ruminant animal, not a monogastric animal.
Right.
But
too much of anything is bad for you.
Right.
Yeah.
So to all our brothers and sisters out there, man, especially in my community, African American community, Moorish community, whatever name that makes you feel good, try to lay. You don't always have to have meat every day. You know what I mean? Cut it down, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And don't try to consume as much processed foods, because that's the problem. But the vegans got a problem too out there, because they got a lot of vegan processed foods, correct?
Yeah. That's the bad shit.
What's that shit? Excuse my language. What's that? Beyond Burger, Beyond Meat. What's that all about?
that's full of God knows what.
I never had that. It just look weird. But it is some vegan food that's really good, really really good out there. I don't think there's nothing wrong with their lifestyle.
No, I don't have anything wrong with it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you like
I
their
love
food?
It. Oh yeah, if it's cooked right.
Yeah, only if it's cooked right.
Cooked right, and not
saying?
fried in some canola oil or vegetable
But see, hold
oil.
on though. When you start to say, don't try to make the veganism into a culture, into like a cult or culture or something like that. Yo, if you want to become a vegan, that's basically helping your health. You trying to regenerate a good health for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? It shouldn't be like, yo, people telling them if you don't become a vegan, you're never going to attune yourself spiritually and all. That's bull crap. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't think that they should be telling people that. But I do believe, being a vegetarian and a vegan has a lot of benefits to it.
Yeah.
But, everybody's body is different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. There it is.
Shout out to the vegans.
Hey. But yeah, at the end of the day,
I ain't gonna lie, some of the best vegan restaurants is in Atlanta. Yeah. And I keep it real with all y'all. If I could eat like how them people make that, how the brothers and sisters make the food in Atlanta, if I could eat like that every day, I would. If I knew how to make the food like that, make it taste like that.
Right.
Yeah. If I could make it taste like that, then I would eat that every day.
don't forget Voltage was a vegan chef for a living.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why Voltage is good for this topic, because he was a chef and he was doing it for 13 years. He said he didn't use any mock meat or tofu. He said tofu has estrogen in it.
Yeah, that is true.
Wow. I don't like tofu. It's nasty. It tastes like
Tofu
rubber.
is nasty, man. It's not good for men, from what I've been told. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's a big topic. I mean,
lay off that tofu.
Yeah, you are what you eat. So, I like talking diet because it can affect your day. You have the wrong piece of something and your mood's off.
Yeah.
Your day's off. Your productivity's off. Your relationship's off. It can mess up a lot of things. Your digestion can be messed up. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, food's definitely an important topic. I love going to it every now and then.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sorry to say, a lot of you guys making vegan food out here, man, it ain't that good, man. It don't even taste good. And sorry. And another thing, LA, y'all gotta step y'all vegan spice up, man. I don't know what it is, man. Every time I go to a vegan restaurant, it ain't good.
Well, shout out to Planet Health in Compton, to
Planet Health.
Anthony
There you
and
go. I ain't
Roland
never been over
in
there. See,
Compton,
you gotta
because they got the best food.
That's the
Shout
brothers?
out, yes, and
See?
they brothers, black owned,
There
two
you
black
go.
kings, born
Oh,
and raised
what?
in the city of Compton. And shout out to Simply Wholesome. What up, Purcell, and
Simply
everybody
Wholesome,
else out there on Slauson and over here.
Shout out to Coach Kendaka, because she told me yesterday that they have Simply Wholesome out here in Los Angeles. So we're gonna make
Yes, Slauson over here. What up, Purcell?
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah, so yeah, they have some good spots in
See, that's what I'm saying.
in LA.
You gotta go. I gotta go to my brothers
And
sisters.
Compton Vegan, my apologies. Shout out to Compton Vegan. It's another one out there. It's a couple out there that's has some good tasting food. I remember first time eating vegan is when I used to go to I was introduced to Hinduism, and on Slauson it used to be this place called Mr. Wisdom. On Sunday he did Hare Krishna. He was the only black guy on Slauson that was in there doing teaching other black people in the community Hinduism. And on Sundays you would go around 3:00. We would have like a little service and talk about the Bhagavad Gita and Krishna and everything. And then afterwards we would fellowship and gather and eat. And that was my first time eating, vegan food, and it was pretty good. Shout out to Mr. Wisdom. But yeah, that was my first time, and it was good too. But it's no longer there no more. But shout out to Mr. Wisdom.
Well, see, there you have it right there. The brothers, you got to go to our community to get the real vegan food. You know what I'm saying? Because you go to Hollywood, you go to West Hollywood, or, some of these other places, man, they don't got, it just tastes like you just eating grass or something, man.
I didn't have that experience too.
And then the plate is like what? Damn near $40 or $30. You know what I mean? So you got to go to the hood to get the real vegan food.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in Compton. Shout out to everybody in South Central that's
absolutely,
creating Lamert Park. That's really creating real, authentic vegan food.
Absolutely.
With spice. Had to throw that spice.
With a little flavor.
You gotta take us over there one day, man. I would love to check
Which
it out.
one?
Man, anyone.
Okay.
Well,
we're gonna have to pull up on Planet Health
I
in
like
Compton.
spice. I like spicy food. So,
but Planet Health in Compton and Simply Wholesome is good. And shout out to Vorcha. She said Baba Vegan.
Baba Vegan.
Baba Vegan is good. I haven't tried it, but I heard it was. So we got 3 different spots we got to try out for sure. But Simply Wholesome really good. Planet Health in Compton really good. I know that for sure.
Yes.
That's good.
You ever been to a Brazilian barbecue?
No.
Yeah. Oh man.
No.
Yeah, man, I have.
That one's a little bit more meat heavy,
Meat heavy?
Yeah, it is, yo.
but it's bomb.com.
See, I eat in small portions, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd be able to handle that because, well, I didn't go to a vegan business. Excuse me. I've been to a Brazilian restaurant.
Wow.
Is that the one you've been to, AJ?
Oh, yeah, there's one in Santa Monica.
Right. Well, you know how they do. They constantly bring you meat.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like.
Did you have to cook it yourself? Or
No. They come to you and they it's like a all you can eat thing. And the waiter comes to you and you eat. There's lamb, there's chicken, I don't know if they sell pork, but.
They do. You just don't order that.
Yeah.
Just say no pork today.
Don't order that. But
Yeah.
No pork today. Pork gives me
pretty
headache.
good.
I remember being little. My first time trying pork, it was like bacon. My grandma made bacon and grits, and my first time trying pork, and it gave me like this bad headache. And I noticed as I got older, every time I eat this, it gives me a headache. That's when I just noticed that it was just no
Really?
good. Yeah. And then when it gives you a headache, it means it's raising up your blood pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So that's why
Well, see, there you go, right there.
Yeah.
Maybe you can't. Maybe
gotta lay off that pork.
Right. Maybe you.
My people.
What about any other meats that you may eat? Do they make you feel a certain way?
I mainly like ground turkey, maybe a steak here and there. I try to eat red meat maybe once every 2 months. But I like seafood. I love seafood, but I'm mainly like a seafood type of, lady in salads. And I love Captain Crunch peanut butter cereal.
Wow. Okay, there it is.
I could eat that for dinner. Captain
Not
Crunch
gonna lie.
peanut butter cereal. That's my favorite.
That's your cereal, huh?
Yes.
I love me some turkey. Priest too. Me and KP, we're turkey lovers.
Turkey lovers.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I think turkey tastes better than chicken. My opinion.
You know what? Every time I taste turkey, it's always dry. The only time I like turkey is during Thanksgiving when they fry it, a fried turkey.
Yeah. Fried turkey.
Yeah, because it's juicy. But
Yeah.
other than that, like turkey is dry and nasty to me. So
Well, you gotta know how to cook it. You know.
yeah,
You gotta know how to cook it. There's a certain way. I always say that when you cook turkey, you gotta cook it a certain way, and when you gotta eat it right at that moment. You know what I mean? You take it out the oven right when it's nice and juicy. Bang, you know what I mean? Season it up with a little bit of thyme. That's all you need is time.
see, ladies, we got a chef
You know what
over
I mean?
here. Y'all better
No,
come.
I'm not a
give us
chef. I just be doing my own thing. You know what I mean?
you doing your own
KP is a
thing.
chef. He's a chef.
Oh yeah, he is.
Voltage Controller says he's a chef, and I think Kandaka might be a chef.
Okay, Vulture, you're gonna have to cook us some. We're gonna have to roll
Oh,
over
yes.
to Watts.
And David
What's
Flores,
up?
he is a chef.
Oh, yeah, David
Flores is a chef.
Okay, see.
So we got Killer KP is a chef. David Flores.
He cooked up a little something in the studio
Voltage.
when he was here that
And
one
I think
time.
Kandaka might be a chef.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
So what do you make your sides with your turkey? What's the sides with your turkey?
I make. Sometimes I put a little. I don't really always eat sides with it, but
So you just eat meat,
like would I eat a turkey? Like when I make some turkey, I might just
no
eat that.
vegetables, no.
I make some broccoli sometimes.
I
You know
love
what I mean?
broccoli.
Or not too broccoli or some rice, basmati rice.
Oh, basmati rice. Okay, I
Throw a
see
little
you.
cinnamon in there. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, we're about to make ourselves hungry. I think.
Right,
No.
right. That was good.
yeah. So but shout out to the vegans.
Mr. Andy P says, no gravy?
Oh, on the turkey?
Yeah.
Well, that's more or less like a I think if you can't put the way I eat turkey, I don't think you could put gravy on it. I just eat it straight from the bone. I don't be slicing it up and none of that. I go all the way in.
No.
I mean, go all the way in. Kind of crazy. Somebody bring you a big turkey leg. Bow, there you go, Myeoshe. What's going?
I'm gonna just look at it.
If it was fried, you wouldn't eat it?
If it was fried, yes,
See,
but
see?
it got to be juicy and fried because sometimes turkey just be a little bit too dry.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit too dry. That's why I really don't like Thanksgiving food.
Yeah, I hear you.
Thanksgiving, it's like overrated, played out, and I can only eat it that one day. Tomorrow, I do not want it. Throw it away.
I have a Latin family, and I'm like, why don't we just have enchiladas like we do in Christmas?
Oh, y'all have enchiladas on Christmas?
Yeah, because we always have, we have like tamales on Christmas, and like, my favorite is enchiladas. You know what I mean?
Your
Just
favorite enchiladas.
cheese enchiladas. You know?
Oh, cheese enchiladas.
Yeah, basic. With
Christmas, we do seafood.
Ooh. Okay.
Christmas seafood.
Oh, yeah?
Just
That's
all
how y'all-
seafood.
All seafood? That's what your family do?
Yeah.
Wow.
Christmas seafood. So I'm happy about that. But Thanksgiving, just overrated stuff and everything is just it's too much. But it's good the first day, but after that, I don't want it no more.
Yeah.
Too much soul food.
Ah, man, you know
I'm going to
me,
miss my
man.
mama cooking this year.
I would always get a turkey. I always make various different things. Turkey salad, turkey soup. You know what I mean? I'm serious. Throw some celery in there in the pot. Carrots in there. And some potatoes. You put it, you know what I mean? You put it in there.
Wow.
Stew it up. Let it stew for like a good,
Crock pot?
yeah.
Okay.
You let it stew for like 3-4 hours. You know what I mean? And bang, you ready to go.
It tastes lovely. It's good.
You eat for like 2-3 weeks with that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. So I didn't know you know how to cook like
No.
that.
I don't know how to cook.
Well, you know how to throw something
Yeah, I
down.
can throw some things together.
That's okay. You know how to cook. There's a lot of people that don't even know how to do that.
Well, you know, I live by myself. So I got to do something.
Bachelor style.
We
Bachelor
know,
style.
we know you live by yourself, Rasul. We know
Corn-
you got to fend for yourself.
Yeah, man, I got to fend for myself. I be trying to use some of KP's techniques. Trying to teach me some cooking techniques.
Gourmet top ramen.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
There's a lot of ways to cook a top ramen.
No.
We can just call it ramen. Take the top off.
I can make some.
What are you going to put in your top
I
ramen?
can make some.
You can put egg. You can add little bits of beef. You can put vegetables if you into that. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been to a ramen bowl place like the fancy
you
ones?
talking about?
Like real ramen.
No, I haven't been. How is it?
Those are bomb because like they're professionals. You know what I mean? They're not using those packets that you get for like 10 cents. They're using real ramen rice noodles and everything, and they hook it all up. It's bomb. When you eat with the chopsticks, they got the bowl.
I don't
That's
know, man.
cool. You got to go to a real ramen
I've been
place.
to a
though.
ramen joint, man.
Santa
Okay.
Monica.
I don't really like the ramen, man, because like again, they always use like pork in their
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
in
you're
their
right.
broth.
They always
yeah,
put
yeah.
a piece or two
Yeah, and
in
they
their
put
broth.
it. And I would go there, and I would go sometimes, right? And I say to them like, "Hey, man,
Why
y'all
is
don't
that?
got-"
Do it give it flavor or something?
No, well, it's a part of their tradition.
Okay.
Traditional national dish is ramen, right? And a piece of pork would be in there.
I
Right.
know that, but I'm just saying, like, is it giving it a flavor or something? Because you would think the green onion is in the juice.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because you smell the green onion in the water with the noodles.
Yeah, I mean they add that in. That's a part of the dish.
I know that, but I'm just saying, do the beef give it flavor?
Yo,
I wouldn't know.
Voltage controller is, and again, he said bean sprouts, green onion, marinated egg. You can get it with the veggie broth.
You know what?
That-
we about to come over to
He a
your
professional.
house, right?
That's what I'm saying. Now,
This is why
Voltage,
he's a good mixer because he's been mixing food.
You got to take
Man.
Voltage, man. Tell me where that place is at, because I want to get some good ramen, but I can't go to
Right.
these pork places. Man.
Santa Monica's got the spots, man.
What's the
Yeah,
name
you
of
don't eat
it?
pork.
I don't know about their cooking method. There may or may not be pork in there, but like that was the last ramen place I went to where that was legit. It felt it was good, and it seems like a small bowl, but after you eat that, you're full. It's probably because there's so much water because of the broth.
Because of the broth.
But yeah, it's hard to duplicate those at home.
Do you drink the broth afterwards?
A little bit. It's a lot of sodium. But when I was at that spot, I ate everything.
You did?
Yeah.
So it was
but if
really
I make it
good.
myself, I got to be careful because those little packets, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to watch out for the MSG and all that. So,
For sure.
ramen's it used to always be an emergency food. But I not grew up, but I went to Cal State Long Beach and I was in the dorms for about 4 years. So you start to learn how to make, the chewy version,
Yeah,
the
you got your
crunchy
own
version,
style
the
of,
soup version.
You got your own. You
I
had to
didn't
make
know it
up
was
your
a
own
chewy
ramen.
version.
Yeah, because we had a little kitchen in the dorms.
No doubt. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I was in the
yeah.
nice dorm
You was in
rooms
the nice-
area.
Okay.
Had a little kitchen area, and everyone was always cooking that stuff up late. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays there's 24-hour diners and stuff like that.
What was
too.
your major?
So I started off with music. I was a music major, obviously, and it was cool. But they had too many requirements. Like, okay, now you got to join like either the choir or the orchestra band. I'm like, why is that a requirement? Like, let's you know what I mean? I already play the piano. I was trying to see if I could learn something new with the piano, and they make you take a music teacher. So it was just like me versus the music teacher. I'm like, all right, what are you gonna show me? You know what I mean? So I didn't like their curriculum for music because here I am, like going to college, taking music, and I'm in the back playing the triangle. Like, ding! Like, what am I doing with this college tuition?
They had you in the back playing the
It was a
triangle?
requirement in the music for you to either join the choir
Wow.
or join the band because you have to follow their curriculum to graduate in bachelor's in music. And I'm like, this is such a waste of time. Ding. Like, why am I here doing this? So I'm like, fuck it. Let me go to the choir. So I switched 2 years in. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the choir. So I'm like,
So you were singing.
I guess I was a what's
Tenor?
a not a baritone, but like tenor, like tenor baritone. I was like, you know, so I was like la da 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 da, and I'm like, what am I doing? This is so whack. So I quit the music major, and I did some research. I'm like, okay, where are all the girls at? They're communications majors. So I'm like, fuck it, put me into communications because that's where the ladies are at. So I switched to communication. Yeah, man. They had like argumentation and all this stuff like that. All these communication classes, and I was like looking around, like, yeah, the ladies are up in here. You know what I mean? I had no problem giving speeches.
Right.
You could play the keyboard before you went into
Yeah,
school,
no,
right?
I was already like, you know, multi-talented, you know, but it was college, so I had to pick a major. So I thought, well, I'm a music guy, but I didn't like the curriculum having to do that. I'm not playing triangle in college. So I went to communications just because, you know, I was like, fuck it, I have to get a bachelor's in something, I guess, you know.
Right.
So that was it. So I was just taking English courses and argumentation and doing speeches, and it was a breeze. It was just easy. But then I started making money doing the music thing and like doing stuff for people. So I was like, I started a company. My pops was like, yo, you're making a lot of progress. You should probably incorporate your company. Started the whole company thing. I'm like, yo, college is a waste of time, yo. So I just dropped out and started making money. And then strip club DJ. Next thing you know, whoop, 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 doing my thing. Life is good, and you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So,
They
Follow
don't
your
mind you work.
dreams.
Your mom and dad don't mind you doing a DJ job. at
no,
the strip
because they
club?
see that I'm like taking care of myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And they get nice gifts on Christmas. So they're like, well, I mean, you seem to be doing okay. You know, no college degree, but you know, I don't really need that. What am I gonna do with it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It looks good, but
Sounds good.
you know, in this industry, the music industry, no one's really caring if unless you're gonna be a teacher.
Right.
Yeah.
No one's really saying, okay, but do you have a degree though? It's like, nah, but I got a portfolio. Oh, you know what I mean? So in this industry, it's all about your portfolio. What have you done? What
Yeah.
can you do? Show us what you do. Who you work with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I worked my way up, did projects. Boom, here I am. That's it.
See, that's it. There you have it. Follow your dreams, everyone.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'm college. Y'all already know. Do you know what I mean? But it depends what you're gonna do. If you're gonna be a lawyer or a doctor,
Right. And college is not for everyone.
it's not for everybody. It
It's
wasn't for
not.
me. But I don't regret it.
Right.
I learned a lot of things.
Great experiences, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I learned how to make a bong out of a toilet paper roll. You learn a lot of things in college.
Yeah, you know.
I learned how to cook ramen in 4 different ways.
See, I didn't get the college experience.
I think that, you know, depending on, like I said, like you got to be kind of like, if you're gonna go to college, you got to be really like prepare yourself for it. I would assume, right? And you got to be real. You got to be real about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't just go in there and. But sometimes maybe you're right, AD. Sometimes it takes for someone to go in there like yourself and see that, yo, you know what? Me taking up a music major was probably nonsensical. I shouldn't have done this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, maybe I should have just stuck with it, played my damn triangle, and you know, gone all the way through. But I'm an impatient person. I'm like, you know, I felt anxious to do something more.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I would skip that and end up just, you know, playing Doom against the kids in my dorm room. So it was what it was. You know what I mean? It's you got to live and learn.
Right. The only thing I wish I would have did was have the college experience. I didn't have that college experience. I went to college late, so I didn't get the dorm, the crazy parties.
Yeah.
I didn't do all that. I wish I did. So I missed out on that. But That's the
That's a
only.
good thing. You just focus. When you went to college, you focused.
No, I didn't go. I didn't get it right out of high school. See, I went to college later. So I'm already like my mentality is like, okay, you need to get this degree, you need to do this. But if I would have went straight after high school, like majority of my friends, I'm pretty sure it would have been wow. But that's the only thing I miss.
Yeah.
But college is not for everyone. And the people that are going to college, shout out to you because it ain't easy. It ain't easy. It ain't easy getting them grades, and the show ain't easy.
Do it for the experience.
Paying that ish back.
Yeah, have a good time because that's also where I started producing music. I was making beats in the dorm room. Back then we had CDs. So we would slang CDs on campus. I had a little pseudo record label going.
Oh yeah.
It was fun.
What kind of music would you put out? Like,
it was always hip hop.
Right.
But I was making
Mixtapes?
beats in the dorm rooms. Yeah, just mixtapes, just
okay.
slanging them on campus. And I ended up still working with those artists from college, and they ended up on my compilation that I launched. You know?
Oh, okay.
But that's where the experience came from, and you're still trying to figure out what you want to do, and you still have a good time. You know what I mean? So I would say it's 75% experience, 25%, what you're actually learning.
Yeah.
Really learning. Yeah.
There was some courses that are in the music department where I did learn some things. They had musicianship, and then they had music theory. Musicianship was more my thing because it was all about playing by ear.
Okay.
So they would go like da da on the keyboard, and I'd be like, "That's a 1-5. That's a C to G." Like I'm very good with my ears, But then music theory was all about writing music.
Wow.
So then you had to write the notes, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, I'm not a reader.
Right.
I don't do music by my eyes. I do music by my ears." So, and it was vice versa for other people. Other people were good at writing the music, but they couldn't tell what the song was. You know what I mean? So some people would have like a C in that one and then an A in the other one. I was vice versa. I had a C in theory, but an A in musicianship because I just felt music. It was like me. Do you know what I'm saying? So
That's how most
I don't
of the
regard
times people
crazy.
naturally get that too.
Yeah.
Some people, like a lot of these producers, hip hop producers, right?
Yeah.
I would say that they could just hear the sounds and hear the beat, and then they go and they sequence the drums and the snare and
Right.
the bass, and they overlay the sample around it. So 99% of that does come from what you're saying. Music theory, though, that's a whole nother.
That sounds like that's
Man,
deep.
it is. They put the music
like
in front
mathematics.
of you, and it's like, okay, what is this?
Wow.
There's a thing called in the jazz world. It's a lot easier because there's this thing called fake sheets, and they just show you the chord to play, and then you can improvise. Okay, I hear Priest.
I'm gonna see if it let me in.
Priest,
The third time. Yo.
there you are.
What?
We hear you, but we can't see you.
I know. Now you can see me. Hold on. The host has asked.
That was me.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm in there. Yo, yeah. Yeah, what up?
What up?
what's good?
What's up, everybody, man? What's good?
Peace.
I see y'all know nothing about sauce and seasoning.
Yeah, we need
All
you.
about. I heard y'all talking, man. You know, it all starts with the season, man.
I know.
Yeah. Y'all talking a lot of vegan over there, but season is very important. I like spicy and stuff like that, but season, you got to season the food. Season goes into the changing of time. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
You got winter season, you got fall season, you got season
Okay.
that grows in each month, each time. You got a season for that. But y'all continue to build. Shout out to Rasul.
Yeah.
And shout out to Myeoshe. Shout out to Myeoshe. Shout out to AD. And shout
Yeah.
out to Coach Kandaka, Voltage, Black Lodge, Vinny Black Lodge, and shout out to everybody, the Rocketeers and the Craftsmen. I'm at a spot right now, so I might go out and in, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say.
Good.
Y'all want to. Oh man, y'all want to see the great outdoors?
Yeah.
I'll show y'all right
Yeah.
now. You want to see the great outdoors?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna walk. And I got on this hoodie and it's hot. They told me it was gonna be cold, but it's hot. Nice right now.
Look
Oh,
at the
this is where we
sky.
at.
Wow.
Look
This
at
is where
that.
we at.
Oh, man.
Look at the sky.
Yeah.
I'm in Juneau, so I'm in Juneau, Alaska right now.
Juneau,
Oh,
Alaska.
oh.
Okay.
Juneau, Alaska.
That's one of the capitals, right?
Uh-oh.
Lost signal.
Lost the signal.
Oh, wow.
Transmission paused.
Man, I bet you they got some good food up there, though. In Alaska.
Hmm.
Probably eat a lot of salmon.
Think so?
Well, yeah, you know.
Hey, Sue, are you hungry, brother? Because you know I got them sandwiches ready for you. If you wanna
No, I
help yourself, man. Help
I
yourself.
had some. What did I have earlier? I had some chicken tikka masala. I made it.
Oh, chicken masala?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
But, you know, you get the sauce and you put it in there yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got salmon, a lot of halibut.
Halibut,
Man,
yep.
you can see the bears. The bears be out here. They be out there fishing. They be walking through the street. The boxing word. Shout out there. Yeah, I can't see the crab. Let me see the crab room real quick.
Okay,
What's
I got
good?
you. Let me set it up. 1 second.
Uh-huh.
Boom, boom. Okay. All right.
Oh, there we go. Hold on, see y'all in there.
Hold
I
on.
can see
Let me
some.
bring you back in here. 1 second.
We're in love. About you. Hello. All right, I see y'all, man.
If you hold the phone
Yeah.
sideways instead of
Is it
vertical,
better?
you'll see it better, and we'll see you better. There you go.
Yeah, my head not cut off.
Nope. You just gotta adjust it. There you go.
Okay, yeah, I see y'all better.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, man, y'all got me hungry over here, man.
Yeah.
Word.
Sewell was talking food, so we just kind of went into that topic.
Okay, good. I disappear for a minute. Don't worry about it. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Hold on. Y'all continue. You look like you want some. Are you ready? Y'all continue.
All right. Priest doing his thing. He in
Right.
Alaska.
I know that's right.
Yeah. All right, where's the chat room at?
Nobody came in with no questions.
We got most of our regulars in here.
Oh, okay, good.
If anything, they be telling us things. We should be asking the chat room questions.
I see somebody, Kermit Allen said Moose Burger hot fire though.
Oh, Priest said he's at a restaurant. He'll be back. So speaking of food, Priest is having his meal right now.
Right.
I'm not having mine until 7:30. Yeah. I like to space it out.
Eat at certain times.
That way I don't undereat or overeat. Energy balance.
Energy balance.
Yeah. Okay, so what we got? Okay, so Priest will come back when he's ready.
Well, you know, they saying it's Virgo season, right?
Hey.
Right. Happy birthday to all the Virgos out there. Shout out to the Hood Healer. Shout out to her. Imani. Happy birthday. Shout out to all the Virgos out there that's doing their thing. I got love for Virgos, though. I got a couple Virgo cousins out there. Shout out to y'all.
As you should. You know, we're great people.
You guys are great people.
You know,
You guys do have a spot.
We like to guide humanity on the right path.
Yeah.
That's what Virgos do. That's why we're
Very
earth signs.
knowledgeable.
Some of us could be.
Yeah.
Some of us.
The ones I know are very knowledgeable, so shout out to
Indeed.
them.
Most, I guess, Virgos are very knowledgeable. Or they have some kind of talent that they use with their knowledge.
Yeah, indeed.
You know?
Yep. We got a super chat here from Danny Salinas. He says, "Can we hear Killah Priest, the vast bottomless?" Okay, let me put it in the queue. 1 second.
Shout out to Danny.
Danny Salinas. We had there was a birthday yesterday for
Who?
Lil Yachty.
Oh, happy birthday, Lil Yachty.
Happy birthday. A little
Yeah,
Yachty?
Lil Yachty.
Who's that?
You know, Lil Yachty, the rapper.
Nah, I don't really remember, but kind of remember.
Yeah. Let's see who else. 1 second. Sway Calloway.
Oh, what up? Happy birthday, Sway.
Sway had his birthday yesterday.
See, very knowledgeable.
Oh, he's a Virgo too?
Right.
Mhm.
No wonder.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Let's see. Let's see any birthdays for today. 24th. Let's go back to the chat. This one has some unknown rappers.
Mm.
But tomorrow, Shock G.
Happy birthday. Shock G.
Tomorrow. And then
Little boat. Somebody said little boat. Oh man, these kids, man. But hey, you know it's all good. I call myself the face of the Golden Falcon. He can call himself Little Boat.
Man.
you got Mace's birthday on Saturday.
Ah, didn't know that.
Mace.
Mace.
It's like a little rowboat.
And that's it. That's somewhat known.
Well, you know, mine's
Wow.
is coming on a second.
Happy birthday, Sue. We all know your birthday's coming on the
Yeah.
second. Next Friday, we'll be celebrating Rasul himself.
Yeah, I think I might.
Dun, 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 dun. What you might do?
I don't know really what I'm gonna do, but I might, you know, just go. We all just go over to my cousin's house.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe have a couple of drinks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Throw something on the barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Do you know how to grill?
Oh yeah, I know how to grill. Yeah,
So what you gonna grill?
I don't know.
Mm.
Throw probably like I don't know. I like to grill. See, we keep talking about food, man.
But you keep bringing
This is
it
definitely a food episode.
Keep talking about food, man. You know, I don't know. We might go to that Thai joint, man.
up. What Thai
Oh, you
doing?
like Thai food?
That Southern Thai Killah Priest introduced me to, man. Me and David Flores. Shout out to David Flores. You've encountered the Southern Thai, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you think of the curry crab that you had?
Oh, bomb. Curry crab, bomb. And I
How
had
was
it
it good?
spicy.
How was it?
It was very
Can you
good.
explain it? Explain the taste.
The taste was flavorful. It was spicy. I believe they had a little bit of ginger in it. 'Cause you went to heaven on that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, ginger in it. Oh
Yeah, it was a ginger in it. And I got the lemons, and I squeezed the lemons. The shell was already broken and open, so it was just meat everywhere. And of course,
You know, I be watching this guy on YouTube. His name is Mark Weens. I don't know if any of you know who he is.
Mm-mm.
oh
Yeah.
my goodness, Rasul, he
This
a
dude-
foodie.
Yeah, I be watching this.
We just found out Rasul's a foodie.
I be watching this dude, man. He goes to exotic places around the world and he eats various different foods, man. And I'm not gonna. He been to Sri Lanka
Mm-hmm.
and he been to Bangladesh, and I'm not gonna lie to you. The curry, the spicy curry crab, whatever, it just looked like it tastes phenomenal.
Yeah, that
It looked like
curry
it
crab
tastes
was
phenomenal,
good.
yo.
It was bomb.
You know what I mean?
It was good.
Like, I'll be at the Thai space at the Thai place. I'm eating my food. I gotta gaze over at somebody else's food like that. They bring it
And
over.
usually when I
Like,
go
what
to
are you
Thai
eating?
places, I'm always eating the rice,
Mhm.
but that was my first time trying that curry crab, and it was really, really
Yeah, I never
tasteful.
had that before. I only seen it on the internet.
okay.
I'm
Well,
going in next time.
okay, you want to go there for your birthday, so that's one place we'll go for your birthday. Because we gotta celebrate your birthday all month. We can't
No,
just.
no. We can't. We want to be celebrating it all. Well, we can if you want.
Okay, well, if you don't want to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
celebrated
yeah,
all
actually,
month,
no,
that's
no,
on
no.
you. See,
No,
you
no,
see
no,
how
you
you
got-
try to give people their flowers, and then they don't want it, and then you just take it back.
No, well, okay, yeah,
you don't want to be celebrated all month.
Indeed,
That's on
indeed. The Virgo, I celebrate with some,
So,
yeah. Shout out to Mark Weens.
right. So we gotta celebrate you all month. It's your birthday. It's Virgo season.
Yeah. Indeed. My main man, Volta said red curry, pang nang curry. Yeah, red curry, yeah.
It's bomb.
That's it.
Voltage know all the good spots
Yeah,
and food. I'm like,
The real chef.
I need to be hitting you up and asking you where do I need to go and eat on a daily because you know all the spots.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly.
We have an incoming transmission from the Killah Priest. Everybody stand by.
Stand by.
And the spaceship is coming in.
Yes.
We have a transmission.
Zoom transmission initiated.
Initiate transition.
Everyone, get in your seats now. Buckle down.
I've been watching too much Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't even say no anymore. I say negative.
Negative. Yo, you know what though? If you use that kind of language, people probably think you're like being like, you're saying it like that, negative.
Yeah.
Hey, you got any money? Negative.
They're like, hey, AD, can you come pick me up? So
Negative.
you need an extraction? I got you.
how you
Yeah,
talking.
give me an extraction, AD. I'm like, I'm on my way. Just play suspenseful music on the way. I don't know. It's fun.
All right. Is anybody watching some interesting shows?
Well, I just finished Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so that was my thing.
I know my show's about to come. It's on Apple TV called See.
See?
Anybody? Apple TV See with I can't think of his name right now, but Aquaman is the main character. But it's a good show. It's coming back. It's about a village of people that can't see, but so they use like their ears and their hands, and the children that they're birthing can see. So it's supposed to be like in the show, like that's supposed to be forbidden that they're bearing children that can't see. So it's like a new generation is being born. So they're trying to kill off that generation because they believe that seeing is something bad. It's a really good show. It's on Apple TV. I like it.
Nice, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm waiting for.
What?
I mean, what did I go see? Last movie I seen was Doctor Strange.
Mm.
And
in the Multiverse of Madness?
As far as Disney Plus.
Which one on Disney Plus?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that was good.
I don't know, man. I was disappointed a little bit.
Why?
Hey, the next season's coming out.
No, that's not a second season.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that post that they posted, right?
Yeah.
No. That's about the making of the series.
Oh, isn't there a season 2?
Nah, they not going to do it, man.
A season, so they're not.
Nah, I mean,
Are you
it was certain
sure
parts in
about
it.
that?
No, that post you got to go to the Instagram post.
They're saying they're not going to do it? They have to because they had it ended with him talking to his...
It could. I don't know if they're going to. I don't know. One thing I did hear about it was I think they're going to put him in like different shows. Like you got the Mandalorian coming out. We got the Ahsoka show coming out. So he might appear in those shows.
Okay.
You know, and Andor is coming out. In fact, that's about to come out, I think. Or if it's already out.
I think it's about to come out.
Now let me. Yo, y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, Priest. You got to wait a
Yo,
few seconds.
Yes.
So you did not know anything about Southern Tide, so I took you to that restaurant.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
You did not. Yeah, you did not look on online. Talking about you looked online.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about Mark Weens. He been to Bangladesh, and I was talking about the curry crab they was making there, yo.
Yeah, listen, you lying. You
don't know about Mark Wings, yo? Mark Wings? Everybody knows about this dude.
Listen, you did that. Stop. Don't over talk. You did that after the fact. You taste Southern Thai food. You knew nothing about it.
No, I'm not talking about Southern Thai. I'm not talking about Southern Thai. I'm talking about food from Bangladesh.
Well, you forgot to inform the people that it's Southern Thai is different.
Yeah. I know that. I know that. But I was talking about Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. They got like a similar dish to the Thai.
Yeah, but you never been there.
I've never been there. Yeah, I'm just saying I watched it on the internet.
Listen. I can watch bluefin tuna. Bluefin tuna is one of the highest priced tuna on the internet all day long. But until you taste it and experience it, then you can.
I know. That's why I said, yo, I gotta try the curry crab down there because I always seen it on the internet on that show, but I never tasted. You know what I'm saying?
Bluefin. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
what I was saying.
That's like saying certain African dish, but it's all about spice at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's not. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. I'm just watching this YouTube channel. I don't even know how it tastes. I know it looked like it tastes good.
Start your video. You should see something pop up right now.
Yeah.
He in a restaurant.
I don't think you're getting good service at that restaurant.
That reminds me of when Cat Williams was talking about how he had
What?
he had somebody that he was hanging out with in a restaurant. Who was it? With DMX. Remember,
What?
Cat Williams was hanging out with DMX, and DMX was like, "Let me get some water." And Cat Williams was like, "Damn, we in a restaurant."
Yeah, well, you know, X, you know.
Yeah,
He's probably like, let me get some water. What is going on?
yeah. He had a projected voice.
What you say? Coach Kandaka says, Symbol became Scar. What?
Simba becomes
Oh.
Scar. Laugh out loud. I guess in
I thought she was talking about the food.
the
But yeah, you know, I'm explaining. I'm like, I never said I tasted the Thai curry crab. Nah, I just said I seen something similar on Mark Ween's channel
right.
when he went to Bangladesh and he went to Sri Lanka and they had like a spicy curry or spicy crab and then they had a spicy curry crab and it just looked good. My mouth was watering just watching it. Like, damn, that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because until Priest took me to that plate, to the Southern Thai place, I ain't on the keep it all real with all y'all. I ain't think I was ever gonna taste nothing like that.
What type? That type of Thai
No,
food?
I never seen nobody make no curry crab like I never
Right.
seen that done until I watched that show. Yeah, somebody says Mark Ween's is a gem. Yeah, he eats this exotic food. So when Priest took me and David Flores to the Thai joint, they actually had the curry crab on it. It was Southern
you was
Thai
excited.
style. So I was excited, but I never ordered it.
So since it's your birthday, you should order it. You should try it, and then come back and tell the Podcraft how it was to your liking and taste buds.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of trying to, cause like I'm not really a crab guy,
Here
but
you
I'll
go.
eat it though. I'll eat it. I'll eat some crabs.
He just said that it looked so good that his mouth was watering. Now
Yeah,
you don't want to eat it.
No, I'll eat it. I'm not
Okay.
really a crab guy, but I'm like, I'll
gonna
eat
try it,
yeah,
though?
Hell yeah, I'm
For
gonna
your
try it.
birthday, you're gonna try it. Okay, definitely.
Hey,
That's the solution. So we all
Somebody said Galaxar saying indecisive Virgos.
very
Virgos
indecisive.
I mean, I know I want the curry. You guys can't say that. I want the curry. I want the curry crab, okay?
I want the
I'm
curry
down.
crab.
I want the curry crab. All right. So it's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You good, Sue?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want nobody thinking like I'm on here saying, yeah, I had to. Or Priest saying like, so he's right. No, I didn't. He's the first one to introduce me to the Southern Thai, right?
Mm-hmm.
But all the other stuff I was saying, I seen it on YouTube. So it's like, it's kind of like, it's kind of crazy. Does it taste sweet?
No, it didn't taste sweet to me. I had mine spicy.
Yeah, the Dungeness crab.
Yeah, I had the Dungeness crab, and it was good.
Dungeness.
And it was good.
So yeah, So just to let you guys know, I wasn't trying to make any kind of claims to the Southern Thai cuisine. Sorry about that, Priest. He probably caught the last of what I was saying. You know what I mean? But now, I never had Southern Thai until
goodness.
Priest took me to that place, and I still haven't had the crab curry. I never had it.
Okay.
yeah.
AD just over there, dimples out.
Yeah, Priest had to probably come in on that one, yo. Let me tell Sue, we ain't know nothing about
Yeah, he was in and out. He's
Right.
like,
that. He came in, so he bombed Sue real fast on
Yeah.
the food.
no, he's at a restaurant right now. So
Yeah.
that was funny.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, huh? He's all right.
Yeah, it was cool. Looking forward to everything. And, I try to get my folks caught up with the whole series and everything. I just showed them Rogue One. You know how good Rogue One was.
Rogue One was good.
In the Star Wars world. So
Rogue One was good.
Oh,
it was very
Lord.
pivotal because, their first movie they saw was the A New Hope, obviously, back
Right.
in the day. So when they saw Rogue One, they saw how it transitioned perfectly into A New Hope, even with the CGI version of Princess Leia.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think Lucasfilm, they're doing an okay job, but Marvel is doing a fantastical job.
Yeah.
You know, we got
Next
Black
level.
Panther coming out in November.
Yes, can't wait to see
You know what I
that.
mean?
Oh my goodness,
You know, I shed a tear when I watched that.
man.
I watched the trailer, right? You
Yeah,
seen it,
I
right?
seen
haven't
the
seen the
trailer.
trailer
You
yet.
didn't see the trailer?
No,
You haven't seen the trailer?
Not yet.
man.
I just
Oh.
feel bad because the main character died in real life.
Right,
so
right,
it's like,
right.
How can they ever replace that?
That's
'Cause-
why I want to see how.
Well, in the comic books, Shuri does become the Black Panther in the
okay.
comic book. So I think in the film,
I didn't read the comic book.
yeah, I read a few of them, and Shuri does become the Black Panther in the book in the comic. So
Okay, but the trailer looks really good. It doesn't look like we're definitely gonna miss Chadwick, but it still look like it's gonna be a good part 2. And also I seen a trailer of Emmett Till, and it's gonna be called Till.
Oh, yeah, I seen
and
that.
that looked like it's gonna be really, really good. I cannot wait to see that. And it has some new actors and actresses in it. So big up to all the new profound actors and actresses out there that's doing their thing, up and coming. But yeah, I can't wait to see that.
yeah, I can't believe they're making a film about that.
After all these
Kinda
years.
After all these years, I didn't think
Right.
that they would ever do that.
I think it's going to build a
of.
lot of controversy. That movie looked like it's going to be really good. Seriously. I was shocked when I was at the movie theater watching the trailer.
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
Wow.
I really was.
So it's Wakanda forever.
That's
yeah.
right. And right here we have that I wanted to say this is that they have the Namor the Submariner is going to be in this, which was one of Marvel's first characters, and he's like Aquaman.
You can't.
I don't know who came first. If it was that WB made Aquaman first or Marvel made Namor first. I don't know. But Namor is going to be one of the villains in the and I think he's going to be like a sub villain. But spoiler alert.
Why you got to be the spoiler alert?
I don't know if this stuff is true. I could be wrong.
Okay,
but
go
it's
ahead.
online. You can read it.
Okay, go ahead.
Rumor has it that
Rumor
Doctor
has it.
Doom is going to be in the end credits.
Seriously?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Listen, he's one of the characters that I've been waiting for Marvel. Just like with Black Panther, you know what I mean? I've been waiting for them guys to put Doom on the screen. Doctor Doom. So that, oh my God, that's gonna blow my mind. If that's really at the end credits, it's like, yo, it's gonna be really exciting. Yeah, I mean,
I just can't wait to see the movie and how it's
So-
going to be without
yeah.
Chad.
Beyonce's going to be in it?
Don't know. That'd be
Don't
tight.
know. Never seen her in the trailer.
Beyonce reportedly in talks for a role in Black Panther too.
I don't know. That might be just maybe an old post because the film is done. They
And
probably
Rihanna.
would've- Yeah. Maybe they had talks.
What, are they going to start singing?
Yeah, but it's gonna be pretty cool. Doctor Doom. That's right. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
If Beyonce's in it, she's got to do a song. I mean,
No, she's not.
maybe
She's not.
she's
She's
not-
not in it, yo.
not in the movie, but like in general.
Of course,
you
she's
know?
going to do a song on it. I'm pretty sure.
Because you know how Ludacris was in Fast and Furious
Yeah.
and he did songs in it too? I mean, it's common.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is going to do it.
I'll say somebody said DC Comics was made first. Okay,
So, do you like DC or Marvel better?
I like Marvel better than DC.
You do?
Marvel's technically done a lot more.
Yeah, but I think I like DC.
I like Batman.
I like both of them, to be honest, but I just like Aquaman.
Mm. You like
You like Aquaman?
you like
That was a good movie.
the actor that plays Aquaman, or you like the whole movie?
The whole movie was good too.
Oh, okay.
The movie was
You
dope.
like the actor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like Aquaman.
yeah.
I can tell you why.
Aquaman was dope.
Why? Tell me why.
Because he is a Leo.
You lying.
Mm-mm.
See, that makes me like
No,
him.
you lying because you a lion.
I did not know he was a Leo with his fine self.
See,
See?
Leo to Leo.
See?
You like this guy?
Excuse me.
All right. So.
What's his name again? Before the chat room tells me. Jason Momoa.
Yeah, Jason Momoa.
yeah.
And he plays in the movie I was talking about, C. And he was married to
August 1st.
his birthday the day before mine. Oh, my heart is warm.
Oh man.
Yep. He looked like a Leo too.
Yeah, he
That's
does.
the Leo look. Dude straight up looks like an actual lion
No wonder.
with his lion ass.
Yeah, you know.
Got the Leo look.
Oh yeah, he made his debut in the what's that?
Which
Game
one?
of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
Did he? I don't know.
I like those type of movies. I like that Roman, like Gladiator. I'm like really into the like those type of movies.
Oh, okay. You like you know, suspense and adventure.
Yeah, like 300. Like
300.
I love
you
those.
Like 300? Okay.
Yeah, I feel like maybe in another lifetime I was in that, you know, that era.
Or like a past life.
Yeah, like I love that era. Just something
No, you
just
was
something
in
about it.
That time you definitely would have been in Kemet or in Africa somewhere.
Yeah,
Maybe you would have been Nefertiti or somebody.
that's that, of course. But
or
yeah,
Bastet.
Yeah.
Okay.
you know. But yeah, I like those type of movies,
All right.
and I like Western movies too.
Western.
Yeah, I like westerns.
I like Westerns.
Which one?
What's the one that comes on?
What about the Wild Wild West with Will Smith?
Oh, here you go. That ain't no real.
That
He
wasn't-
did a whole song to that too.
Yeah, but that wasn't really like a real,
Yeah.
real,
The Wild Wild
like,
West.
you know what I mean, a Wild West joint. You know what I mean. I think mine's is
Will Smith.
all
killed
of the
it.
Clint Eastwood films. I love them all. All of the Clint Eastwood gunslinging Clint Eastwood films. The good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I mean? Can't remember too many other ones. But yeah. Then I like the one like Young Guns too, part 1 and part 2.
I was just about to say Young
About
Guns.
with that's a good one. And what's the Tombstone?
You like the Tombstone?
Tombstone was dope, man. I really liked Val Kilmer played Doc Holliday. That's who it was? Yeah.
Yeah, I could watch Westerns, and I could watch Golden Girls too. I love me some Golden Girls. Even though I feel like we need a black remake of Golden Girls, but I love the Golden Girls.
Did you like
Yeah,
Val
Golden-
Kilmer as Batman?
Oh, that was that. I may be saying it wrong, yo. Well, whoever played Doc Holliday in Tombstone, he did a great job. I mean, Tombstone, that was my joint.
Old school.
He old.
Val Kilmer.
Oh yeah, Val.
Did I
Kilmer.
say it right? Doc
Yep.
Holliday, yep. Damn, he look old as hell.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's wrong with his
Damn.
face?
I mean, you know, people get old. Remember when Val Kilmer was Batman?
Nah, he was?
When?
He's like, hey guys,
When?
remember when I was Batman? Yeah, Val Kilmer, he was Batman. You don't remember that?
You gotta show me.
Oh, man.
They've had so many
Okay, well, that's
different
the picture
Batmans.
of Val Kilmer right there. Oh,
Oh, there you
yeah,
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one was this?
That was like back in the
Batman
day.
Batman Forever. That's when Jim Carrey
He
was
played the Riddler. Am I correct?
Yeah,
Oh,
Jim Carrey was
yeah,
the
yeah,
Riddler, and you had Two-Face. Two-Face played by what's his name?
Two-Face.
I like Jim Carrey.
Tommy Lee Jones was Two-Face.
Oh.
That was a classic one.
Batman Forever.
Yeah.
Which movie you like Jim Carrey in? Batman Forever or The Mask?
I mean, Jim Carrey, okay, he a Capricorn.
Oh,
So,
he's a Capricorn.
You know he gonna go all the way in.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think no one else could have played Riddler like Jim Carrey because
Okay.
in all the movies that he does, the directors let him do his thing
Mhm.
because he's such an improvisational, natural comedian. They're like, Jim, just we're gonna roll cam, and you just do your thing, and we'll just choose it in post, you know. So he did so good as the Riddler, I think, Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, you know, Ace Ventura, all those other movies, they just let him go.
Oh, Ace Ventura was like the best.
He just does his thing, and
How
then
do you
they
like
just...
How do you like the new Batman?
So what's the new Batman? Which one?
The one with the newest one they got out. The
Oh.
Batman.
I did not like that. They made him look so weak, man. He's supposed to be a younger Batman in that one, right? When he was just getting started. I mean, he's flying, he comes down, and then he crashes. It's like you want to see Batman kick ass. You want to like see a good.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Protagonist. You know,
I was watching the Justice League, the Snyder cut, right?
Oh yeah, that was long.
And Batman looked weak in that. He's fight. How does Batman fight the extraterrestrials, man? And he has that little gun he has. Sometimes I watch movies and I say to myself, how is this possible? But I know, I know I'm watching a movie.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the new one out? The new one, Prey, the Predator joint. Did you watch that?
I didn't see that one yet.
I didn't watch that one.
Yo, I was like, how is a native woman fighting an extraterrestrial? I didn't get it when I was watching the movie. And I'm sitting up there smoking a L, and I'm like, yo, man. I just couldn't. I watched the whole thing, but I just didn't get it.
I didn't see that one.
This one just came out, right?
Yeah. It's a good movie though. Good film.
Yeah, I want to see this. Pray.
It's a good watch. But after a while, in my mind, I started to think to myself, there's no way in the world. Because in the beginning, it's a scene where she gets chased down by a grizzly bear, and the grizzly bear almost ravishes her, right?
Wow.
But then out of nowhere, the predator comes and he kills the I'm spoiling it. Yeah, it's already out. You can watch it. But
yeah, you are.
He kills the grizzly bear, and then it's just, I don't know. Movies are sometimes unrealistic to me. You know,
which makes sense. They're there for us to escape. Escapism. But yeah, they're saying in the chat that it is dope.
It's dope. It's dope.
It is.
It's dope, but there's certain scenes in it. It's just like, this is definitely a movie.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I watch the Fast and Furious movies. You know what I mean? Because in the beginning, they were all about race cars, and it was believable. And it was like, oh, they racing. Like, this actually happens. And I remember seeing it with some buddies of mine that used to race. You know what I mean? They had their Hondas. They had the nitrous and all that. And they're like, oh, this is exactly how it is. We're always running from the cops, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And, now they still have the pit circles where people just do circles and stuff like that in New York and all that.
Oh, man, they do that downtown L.A. all day long.
Yeah.
All night long, excuse me.
It was somewhat like real and relatable for the first Fast and Furious. Now they're not even racing cars anymore. They're doing all these crazy stunts, and they got The Rock in it, and they're doing these jumps that are impossible.
It's more so like they're making it like more so like a Taken type thing. Like now they have criminals that they gotta go find and capture. It's like, what happens to the cars?
Yeah, no, they're sci-fi thrillers now.
You said sci-fi.
Everybody keep telling me to go check out Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, I still haven't seen that.
That was good.
You saw it?
It was really good.
Wow.
Long but good.
Oh, okay.
So this movie's really that good?
Yeah, I liked it. It was good.
It's not too common that sequels are better than their original, except for Terminator 2.
They saying this is Tom Cruise's one of his best performances of all time.
I agree. I agree.
He's going to be making movies till the end.
Yeah, it's like
he don't age. Even in this movie, he doesn't.
He looks like Maverick.
He's very self-conscious about his looks. So
really?
he's got.
I wonder what sign is he?
He's a Cancer.
Oh.
He's got some surgery done, but he also is on a low-calorie diet. Like, he's lower than he should be. He's like below like 1,500 calories.
Because he looks good.
He's really under eating, but he's so used to it. If you look up his diet, he's eating less than 1,500 calories. Like small portions of rice,
he still got
chicken, fish. It's very, very low calorie, but he's eating like 10 meals a day. I'm not even exaggerating that. Like very small portions, just to be enough for you to like get to the next meal. And then he just maintains that lean look that way. I'm not saying that's the best way to do it, but that's what he's doing. Hollywood will do crazy things because they have to gain and lose weight for roles so fast.
Time, right.
They're doing wild stuff, but they got nutritionists to help them out and do that, and trainers to do all that. But from what I saw, Tom Cruise, he's on that 1,500 calorie diet. Yeah, which is like the lowest a man should go. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's what keep him looking so vibrant and young.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm at 1,700 myself, and that's still low for me.
That's still low.
That's still pretty low for me. I should be going a little higher, but I'm in a slight deficit on purpose. I'm no movie star.
Right.
He's a movie star, so I don't know how he's able to maintain that, but You know, it is what it is. They say you're supposed to have cheat days once a week.
Cheat days?
Yeah, cheat days are when you up your carbs by a couple hundred calories so that your hormones can reset and it helps your metabolism not crash down too much.
Mm.
You know, I was talking to I remember Inky is somebody, I forget who we were talking to. And he said that, I don't think it was Inky, I forget who it was, but they said sometimes Dr. Sabi, you know, he would go and have a cheeseburger. He would go down to the local
Chick-fil-A.
wherever and go and have a burger or whatever. And he was in the way that, and I forget who said it, but they were saying like, you know, Dr. Sabi was like, sometimes you have to, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Add, you know, you don't have to, you kind of eating like that. Sometimes, you know, you just got to go over there. And he said, I would just have a cheeseburger. He said he would just have a cheeseburger sometimes. To reset. Right.
Shit, I'd be resetting every day with that.
But it's not like may he rest in peace. Dr. Sabi wasn't eating. See, a lot of times.
Sebi, you're right.
Sebi, he wasn't eating like that all the time. Like he practically never ate like that ever. But sometimes he would go, and maybe like you're saying, like he would just reset.
I can't speak about Sebi too much, but I just remember him talking about the vegetables that were hybrids. I thought that was an interesting
That was very
thing
interesting.
He was talking
Yep.
about.
And he would also talk about certain beans that that's not good for you. He was saying.
Yeah,
and he was saying cauliflower. Cauliflower is not good for you.
Because it's missing all its
missing all its
greenery,
greenery and
they say that broccoli,
chlorophyll, and various
that's
things.
broccoli
Priest.
better than.
Yeah.
Do you want to turn the camera sideways?
Oh yeah. Yes, the real foodies is back.
Yeah.
Yes, the real foodies is back in the building.
How was the restaurant?
Huh?
How was the restaurant?
Oh, it's good. It's good. Halibut, you know what I mean? Very good. I mean, everything's authentic. Are y'all freezing up? Hold on.
No, I shared screen. You're good.
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay.
Go back to where you were. I just shared screen for you so you can see the chat.
Somebody is saying
What?
they saying broccoli is man-made too.
It's hybrid.
That's true?
Yeah, broccoli, I guess it's hybrid, but I wouldn't stop broccoli because it has its benefits.
Because it's a certain way you're supposed to cook broccoli too. Like you can't really boil it that long, or you will basically cook out the nutrients in it. So it, like you said, it has its pros and its cons. It's a certain way that you're supposed to cook it.
Don't over and don't undercook it.
Yeah, basically you got to cook it just right so you can have all the nutrients in it. And they said if you boil it too long, sometimes the chlorophyll will come out.
Really?
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah, we see you now.
Yeah, I just shared screen for you, Priest, so you can see the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you like greens?
Yes.
We were talking
Mustard?
about Dr. Sebi and what he says about
Yeah.
broccoli and hybrid foods.
Oh, Dr. Sebi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Sebi is good. That's the beginning of everything. I mean, as far as studying food, but what Dr. Sebi did was he was a catalyst to what we all supposed to do. We all supposed to go out, not just continue going back to him. You got to go out there and experience food yourself and experience like Inky is a good example.
Hmm.
I'm going to ask him if his Wi-Fi is on.
He's about to go in.
Yeah. I fear that he's on regular phone service. Damn, my mic's too loud.
What you were saying, like I never honestly can't remember Myeoshe, man. I never mustard greens. I don't.
You never.
I can't say that I actually had.
I had mustard greens. They good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Does it have a taste to it or?
Depending on how someone cook it.
Oh.
Priest, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
Is your Wi-Fi on?
Let me see.
You may have to get the Wi-Fi from the restaurant to get the best
Yeah,
signal.
man, what is going on? Yeah, can y'all see me?
Yeah, we can see you.
We can see you, but just every now and then you'll freeze.
Okay.
See,
All right,
mustard
let me say
greens.
this before, because I'm not gonna be here
Okay.
that long, but I'm gonna say this. All right, so the real teacher of Dr. Sebi is nature itself. See, what happens is when we take those walks to the park, what happened is he had a, if you listen to his story, and like similar cat, they discovered things that the trees been trying to, and the plants trying to tell them for years. But with the conditions of food, fast food, it moves us to go back into nature. If you know you study Kemet, they were always into nature.
Mm-hmm.
If you study the flower of the lotus and everything came, and all of the medicine is created from nature. So Dr. Sebi is a catalyst for us to go on and like just like Minister Inky said, we must go and get these herbs ourselves and because he didn't discover everything.
Mm-hmm.
These are healings because you're supposed to eat the place where you're melanated from, where you're indigenous from, is the food that we need for our for your body because that's where you're from. Like a tiger, or
I got disconnected again.
Damn.
Shout out to Vortage. My grandmother made mustard greens too, so you get what I'm saying. She was from Little Rock, Arkansas, and she grew her own greens. I like mustard greens better than collard greens.
I want to add on to what KP was saying. Like he was saying, like what he was pointing out is that certain when you're in an environment, you got to eat from the environment.
Cheetah.
Here we go.
You back? You back?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, my back.
Yeah.
You're back in video. There you go.
All right. Oh, y'all talking about mustard greens, collard greens? They take 7 hours to cook. Word, yo, listen, man. I don't know. I mean, I would have to go to a real minister.
Yeah, we need that Wi-Fi, priest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send him a message.
Okay.
I think Da Vinci's downstairs. Did he call you?
Let me check. Negative.
You want to go get him?
Hold on.
Yeah, but this is what we raised on. We know how. I'm getting off. Call out. I'm gonna go ahead and leave.
Try to hit the Wi-Fi. Otherwise, gotta get closer to the window.
Oh, that's you.
So that the
That was you.
antennas can pick up better. Yeah, so I didn't get anything from.
Oh, I thought it
wasn't him?
Yeah, I thought it was.
All right. So yeah, vegetables. Interesting.
Yeah, you again, like what Priest was saying, you definitely should. You got to tap into the most people, from Africa, the Far East, India, China, Malaysia, and the likes, right?
Right.
They eat off the most, they eat off the land from whence they dwell. You know what I'm saying? So like Priest was saying, you got to get in tune with certain plants in your environment, which in these places like Africa and the Far East and various places, they have access. Well, certain parts of Africa, you can't get in Egypt. Egypt is mostly desert. You know what I'm saying? But towards the southern and western parts of Africa is very, very rich in natural resources. So yeah, But mustard greens, I can't believe if I think I had mustard greens before. But they're not like collard greens.
No, it's
Right.
different.
What's the
They're
difference
good.
between the two?
I know for mustard greens, they're shaped different. They're more little, and collard greens is more thick
That's right.
and big.
Right.
And I feel like collard greens take longer to cook.
They do. Priest is just elaborating on that.
Collard greens take longer to
Yeah,
cook
they
than
take real long. You don't
mustards.
remember when your grandmama cooked? My grandmama cooked collard greens, yo.
Right.
She'd get up like 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, yo, and she would prepare it.
Right.
It would take But you know, with them, my grandmom and all them, sometimes they would cook it for 9 hours. Because, you know, there's a certain kind of taste, you know, that they look, flavor and season that they do it. The best collard green, I ain't gonna lie to you. The best collard, tell everybody here, the best collard greens I had was at the Baal Mujahideen Sufi Fellowship in Philadelphia. It was a Sufi school I was a part of. And all they cooked was vegetarian food. So, you know, if you was a part of this fellowship, you could only eat vegetarian food. And they all after Juma, they would feed everybody. Man, and one of my teachers, my Milana in that school, man, he made the best greens ever. I never had greens that taste like that, man.
I like how your eyes look when you did that.
I'm like, yo. I might go back. I might just fly back to Philly just to get that cookbook, man. Go up to the masjid and just, you know, visit some of the brothers and sisters just to pick up that book. Man.
So we have another guest here.
Yeah, say hi, lady. They ain't seen lady in a minute. What up? Lady just chilling.
But you know, Savy pointed out a lot of stuff. Like one of the brothers said, black beans. I think that certain beans, like black beans and certain things, they said it's not good for digestion. Then some of you guys said that broccoli and collard.
They say lime beans is good.
Lime beans are good.
I love lime beans. I could just eat those, just a bowl of it.
Really?
I like lime beans.
You don't want them cooked.
Of course, cooked.
You got to try lima beans and turkey.
Oh, I never had lime beans and turkey.
Really?
Yo. Let me tell you about, that's what I'm telling y'all about the old school Southern styles.
Man, oh my goodness.
Anybody who from the South, y'all know what I'm talking about. Or from Philly. You know that they don't really promote the lima beans like that. You notice that most people don't eat lima. You tell lima beans, people look at you strange.
And they supposed to be good for your liver. Lima beans are supposed to be good for your liver. I remember my grandma used to tell me that, like, eat those beans, girl. They're good for your liver. Did you ever eat liver?
Yeah, I did. I don't like it.
Yeah, I had it when I was little. I didn't like it either.
No, I didn't like it. I don't really like liver like that.
See, my grandmother was from on my dad's side, New Orleans. Shout out to Louisiana, and my grandmother was from Little Rock, Arkansas. So you know they was.
Did you like liver?
I did a little bit, depending on how it was cooked. My grandmother could cook it, but my aunts couldn't cook liver like that.
Yeah, I don't know. His liver tastes weird.
It didn't. It has an inquiring taste.
Voltage control, liver and onions.
When I was little, no,
thank you.
That's exactly how they made it. Liver with onions.
With voltage, no. With the onions, they pepper and it looked good.
But he from New Orleans. He know what's up. He know exactly what's up.
Yeah. Oh, he's
from New Orleans.
I forgot. Y'all be forgetting.
Nolans.
Yeah, Nolans.
Yeah, New Orleans got some good food too, man.
They do.
Honestly, gonna say they got some of the best food too in the country.
They do. I love seafood. I think that's where I get that.
I be watching these YouTube shows. And me and D, shout out to DJ Fu. We used to watch. This was way back. We was in Atlanta, yo. Me and him, we used to watch stuff on the internet too. And this one show we watched. It wasn't like this guy Mark Weens I be watching. It was another show. It was like a TV show. What's that guy with the spiky blonde hair? With the goatee.
And he be wearing the black shirt.
The show.
The tight black shirt with the tight pants with
he always has like a silver chain on.
With the boots on.
What's the name of his show? I forget
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
There he is. Guy Fieri went to New Orleans. Myeoshe went to all the spots. Like all the seafood spots. And I never seen any seafood made like that, yo. It blew my mind. And I never got to go. But DJ Fu, when he went to New Orleans, I said, yo, you go over to the seafood joint.
You was telling him where to go.
He was like this. Indeed, I did.
I can't wait to get down there. I want some.
He said, I ate a plate for
you. You got to come down to New Orleans. Shout out to my sister Quintetta out there doing her thing. But yeah, I love New Orleans. The best.
I'm basic. I just like cod.
That's all you like?
Cod's
Cod is good.
Basic.
Cod is good.
I just like the basic fishes.
Yeah, cod is good, AD.
You like halibut? Oh,
Yeah, halibut's good too.
Oh, halibut is fire.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I like red
Y'all ever
snapper.
had- Red snapper is really good,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not gonna lie to you. I
What?
think that orange roughy might be the
I never had that. Is that really good?
yeah, yo. Got to taste orange roughy.
I never had that.
It's somewhat expensive.
Mm.
Expensive. They sell it over at the John over there at the Ralph's.
Really?
Yeah,
I have to try that. Go home and
orange
bake
roughy.
it. Hmm.
And what's that other one? There's another rockfish. That's similar to a snapper. And
Which
that
one?
tastes, I forget the name of it. It tastes better than snapper.
Really?
Yes.
Because that's all I eat is
Yeah,
snapper.
man, let me tell you something. I'll go to the market. I'll show you the ones. I'll cook it for you.
Okay. See,
the
Rasul
grill.
cooking, ladies. See,
I only
I
can
told you I
cook
was gonna
fish.
get
Hey.
it.
See, I
I was
don't
gonna
ca-
get it. You can
I'm not
cook
really-
turkey
no.
soup. You can cook turkey.
That's the hood. That's the hood menu.
See.
That's the hood menu.
Now
man.
it's the hood menu.
Yeah, because
Still a menu.
we didn't have a lot of money back then, so we kept the turkey and we chop it up.
But
put
that's
it in the
still,
pot.
but that's good. That's a meal. Long as you
Indeed.
can make a meal.
Yeah, but you don't want to be feeding them, especially no woman. You can't feed.
I'm talking about y'all been together for a year.
All right, well,
It's-
yeah, I guess so.
It's raining, pouring outside, baby. You gonna cook
Chicken
some
soup. You want
right?
some of that soup?
Exactly. You gonna throw a meal together, right, AD?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You act like it's the first date.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't want to consider myself a cook, yo. I'm not really a cook. I just be throwing.
I'm a
stuff
food
together.
prepper.
I'm not even a
I got
prepper.
So what
the
are
food.
you then?
Man, I don't know what I be doing, man. I just be throwing stuff together. Man. I'm
Okay.
just keeping
We're
it
just
all
gonna
the way
call you
100 with
the
y'all.
thrower. The thrower.
Yeah, I just be throwing things together. You know what I mean? But I
Throwing
could tell you
down.
one thing I can make. It's a West African dish.
What?
It's called chicken yassa.
Okay, how do you
I
make
told
that?
Priest about that.
Chicken yassa. Never heard of that.
Well,
We literally been talking
with
about
chicken
food.
yassa with some fonio.
Mm.
It's an African green. Grain. It's an African grain,
Who
fonio.
taught you how to make this dish?
I went on the YouTube. Thanks to YouTube. Shout out to
University.
YouTube.
taught you how to make
University taught me how to make chicken yassa. You know what I mean?
I have a feeling you're not telling us the whole one.
I'm telling you, that's how I learned how to do it. Like, how the heck would I know how to make a dish like that? Actually, you don't want to know how I seen it?
How?
I was at Lamert Park, yo,
Okay.
and it was I forget what it was, a festival. Like, I forget what festival it was. Maybe it was like a June 10th or whatever. I don't remember. But but it was a guy like on like the right hand side. He was like on the side, and I was like, I wonder what he's making because I smelt the aroma. You know me. I am into food, exotic foods, right? So I walked up to the brother, and I said, "Hey," I was like, "What you making?" He said, "Oh, this is food from from West Africa." I was already in because I like jollof rice. You
I
ever
like
had
African.
you ever had jollof rice?
Jollof.
Jollof.
Yeah, I like jollof rice. I like pepper soup.
Yeah, you
I
see,
like
you already-
goat meat.
Oh, you already.
I like.
Myeoshe already down.
My
yo.
friends are Nigerian Igbo, so
Yeah,
shout out to the
okay.
Igbo.
Shout out to
I like
Igbo
African
tribe.
food.
Talking about Nigerian.
No
Listen,
wahala. I want no problem.
Hold on. Nah, come on, man. I watched they shows too. There was
Yeah.
another show on YouTube. It's called this place in Nigeria called Mama Casa.
Oh,
Mama Casa I never ate the food, but I watched the show. And, the Nigerian food looks spectacular.
yeah. Nigerian food is good. I give it up to them. Nigerian food is good.
But let me finish this story about the West, how I
Okay,
learned
go
this
ahead.
dish. So I
Okay.
went over to the brother and I said, what you making, man? You know what I mean? He said, this Rasul. He said, what's your name? He said, Salam alaikum. So I said, wa alaikum salam. He's a Muslim. So he said, we had a good conversation.
Uh-huh.
I said, man, what are you making? He said, Rasul. He said, chicken yassa. I said, chicken yassa? Yes, but the aroma was so good. So I asked him, look, I want to buy it because it smells great. He said, I'm sorry, it's all gone. AD was gone. I was mad, yo. I said,
They
yo, you
ate it
can't.
all before
Well,
they gave it to you?
He was out of the food. He wanted to make. I said, can you make some more? And he said, yo, it's gonna take a little time can you wait? And it was like, the sun was going down. I said, man, I can't really make it like that, man. I can't stand around. I got to roll out. So he gave me his card. I was like, yo, man, I'm going to call you up. Make it for me. Can you make it for me? He said, yes, I can make it for you. And they took his card, right? That's right, my main man, Aurora Borealis. Cassava leaf and rice. The best. Y'all gotta eat that. Cassava leaf and rice. So I went home because I knew that this guy, when I hit him up, I looked at, he lived way in Orange County somewhere. He's not going to bring me no dish or drive all the way up to LA to bring me that. So I went online and I looked up chicken yassa.
Chicken yassa.
And on YouTube, I learned how to make it. I'm not going to lie. The first time I make it, I killed it.
Okay.
I told Killah Priest I'm going to make it for him.
Chicken yassa.
I told Priest I'm going to make it for him. One of these days, I'll make it for you guys.
Chicken yassa.
Yeah, chicken yassa, man. Look that up. West African dish from Gambia. That's right. And I had some fonio, which is like couscous. But fonio is a African grain. It's an ancient African grain, actually. And it's good for your digestion. Some of you vegans out there need to look up fonio. Y'all talking about how to digest certain, eat fonio because it's an African grain. It's an ancient African grain. All the Egyptians ate it. Everybody's been proven, and it only grows in West Africa, and maybe some other countries, and that is like a superfood.
You said Funyuns?
Fonio.
Oh.
He said
In fact, you can go down to there's I forget the name of the company, but the Whole Foods carries fonio.
Oh, I go to Whole Foods every week.
Yeah, look it up.
It's true.
Yep. But it's like a grain. It's like couscous.
Couscous.
Right? And I'm pretty sure everybody, some of you guys out there, maybe you eat like couscous or maybe you don't. But the couscous, the fonio, oh man, it tastes better than couscous.
Wow. Definitely gonna get a meal after this show.
Trying to have some fun, yo.
But I gotta take KP's advice because he always tells me, Sul, you go to. He always says you go to the market and you buy spices in a pack, right? You know what I'm talking about, AD?
Mm-mm.
Well,
I'm not a huge spice guy. I get beat up.
Like I go
by
to
people a lot
sometimes I'll go to the store and it's like if I don't know how to make curry from scratch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like KP got the super sauces. You ever had KP sauce?
No, is it good?
Yo, KP, kill it. Listen, I know he watching.
No,
Listen
KP know how to cook.
Nah, but
I've
you
had the
didn't have
food he
the
made. It's good.
You gotta have the sauce, yo. That sauce is no joke. And cats be coming over his house just for this. They come over there and get his sauce, and because I went over there for some because I had made some Chelsea. Got this. Oh man, they came over. They took they came over and got it. So you gotta take it where you can get it. But I almost lost.
What you talking about, Rasul?
Right.
Lost my train of thought.
Rasul done went food crazy around here.
I know, man. I know. Okay, well, I'm back at it. You can't. KP always says you can't go to the store and just buy the spice there. You got to create your own spice, or you could create that same spice at your house. So it says cheaper to buy your vegetables and your greens and your fruits and different things like that, and then you make it yourself at your house.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've learned. Well, I haven't done it yet, but I see KP doing that, and he got the special sauces. So that's how you get into really. That's when I listen. I'm like, when I see somebody like that can make his own sauce. Like I had this one chick, right? You know what I mean? Dope Latin, dope Mexican girl, woman, right? She wasn't a girl. And one day she made me from scratch some salsa. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like she put it all in the blender and everything.
I'm sorry.
Yo,
Rasul,
dope.
AD, stop laughing at me.
So what y'all laughing at?
I'm laughing at you.
What's so funny?
AD probably laughed at me because my facial expression to you.
What's so funny? Well, I'm just. Maybe I should get into making. I don't know. I'm just. Just trying to whip stuff up. Remember, I'll be at my house and I'll be by myself. I'll just be throwing anything together. I'm pretty sure
If you
AD
say
does
you
the
be
same
by
thing.
yourself at your house, one more time. Do you need company?
Nah, not
company.
really. I'm just saying what I mean by that is
Yeah.
that you're there and, you could buy a bunch of stuff, right?
Right.
But you got to season everything up.
I think everybody know
get in
that.
where you fit in.
I will hope y'all guys know you have to season it up really good before you cook. Rasul's always home by himself, ladies, so clearly he needs company
See, there we go.
to come help prepare or be a taster.
Oh, that would be
for his
good.
cause see,
Over there, you can check out.
yeah, come and taste, do a little
But,
taster.
I don't be cooking all the time, though.
Okay,
I
ladies.
mean, I cook, it ain't like, I don't know.
He's so like all over the place. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, well,
Shout out to Rasul though. We know he be at his place by himself, cooking, whipping it up. I'm done. All this food convo, y'all done like
I know.
wear my little tummy out.
Well, we basically put it in the title. It's today's conversation now.
Cool food.
It's official.
It's official.
Well,
Rasul talking all this food. You better put some weight on you. Better be 45.
I look great.
You look amazing.
Think I need some muscles or something like that?
No, I'm just saying you cooking all this food, whipping all this John up. You know what I mean? Put some weight on you. You know what I mean?
I'm a skateboarder.
You are.
So a lot of the times, skateboarders, I'm gonna tell people. I told Kandaka was talking to Kandaka about this. Skateboarders we gain weight and lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
Reason why, excuse me, is because we have fast metabolisms. Because if you gain a certain amount of muscle weight or weight, if you're out there skating let's say if you skate for like a week nonstop, most of that weight will deteriorate.
Did you skate for a week nonstop?
Maybe like 3 or 4 days I'll go out and skate.
Okay, you
Like,
know how to
for
do
real?
tricks?
Yeah.
Like-
I can make like 3 or 4. I'm old. I can do like maybe 5 tricks still.
Stop saying you old. Old is a mindset. So you can't get up and you know how they
Like ride a quarter pipe?
come back? You can't
Yeah, I can do a quarter pipe.
do a little.
No, I can't be. I'm not like Tony Hawk. No, I'm not that kind of skateboarder.
I be seeing cats on the street, get up there, do a little 2 or 3 backflips and come
jumping
down,
on-
and then come on down. Are you a real
I'm a
skateboarder?
street skateboarder. Voltage know what I'm talking about. You may not be familiar with
I'm very familiar with. I remember Terry Owens. He was
Terry Owens.
he was a skateboarder back in the day, professional, and
Terry who?
Terry Owens from Long Beach, T.O.
Oh yes, Terry Owens.
So don't
you know
play-
him? Okay,
Number one,
word.
see, that's the thing.
What's
Don't
up?
play me like I don't know. I'm very well into
No, I
sports.
didn't know. I didn't know.
T.O. I used to be into skateboarding
Well,
when he used to.
Skateboarding sometimes. I'll be thinking.
And I
some
have
people don't
cousins
know.
that skateboard.
Nice.
Little cousins that are very nice. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you be doing a little tricks and going to the parks and going to the parks?
I just was at the park yesterday.
and going and playing with the big boys and stuff?
I mean, I'm not jumping down like a double set or any stairs anymore. I'm too old for that.
You're
But
not
I can
old.
still do a grind and do kick flips and heel flips and
Did you used to do all that though?
jump downstairs. Yeah, when I was a kid,
Oh,
I was
when
like
you're
15 years old.
None
Do
in
the
your,
tuck and right. Oh no, I'm not falling.
none in the 20s.
Kind of in my 20s, but I stopped skateboarding kind of early.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, you can look at the history of me, my cousin Steve, Vern, all the homies from Philly skating at Love Park. So
See, I wasn't a skateboarder in high school.
shout
I
out
ran
to Terry
track.
Kennedy. Somebody put Terry Kennedy up there. Shout out to Terry Kennedy.
Yeah, TK. See, I wasn't I was a track runner in high school. That's the only sport I did.
Oh,
But
track?
yeah, I ran track in 9th grade because I went to Birmingham High School in the Valley. 9th grade, 10th through 12th, I went to KD, King Drew, and Compton. So I ran track. But I do love sports. Football, basketball. I mean,
Yeah, I think tomorrow I'm
sports.
gonna be going out the homies tomorrow. So
The skateboard,
yeah, I think
rolling with the
film,
homies. He gonna be rolling with the
Gotta
homies
film
tomorrow.
something.
You gonna be filming something?
I'm gonna try, yo. Try.
Coolio.
But we skateboard at just I don't know everybody from LA that's watching this. But we do skateboard at Jaquan in Koreatown every Sunday.
Okay.
We all meet up there and we skate till like 3-5 in the daytime.
Okay. Cool.
And that in Jaquan is kind of like it's like Love Park, how it was back in the day. All the skaters come up there and we all skate.
Okay. Good. Wow.
But I use skateboarding like a sense of exercise to keep myself kind of lean. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's a natural like David Flores is putting that out there. It's natural cardio.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
why-
because you got your legs moving.
That's right. And you can, well, it's a good and a bad thing with skateboarding because you don't, a lot of the times you want to add body weight. And if you start lifting weights and you start eating more and you go out there, you could be brolic, but you still have to shed the weight so you could be linky. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can search Stevie.
Search
Put my
TV.
cousin on there if you want to show some.
Oh, they want you to search them?
Yeah, so shout out to Love Park in Philly. Yeah, David Flores.
Stevie
he
Williams?
knows. Yeah, that's my cousin.
He's on YouTube.
He's everywhere.
We're everywhere.
That's a documentary. You might see a picture of me in there. That's not me, but go back. That's me with the Wu-Tang shirt back then
Oh, wow.
when I was a little kid.
Wait, go back. I want to see.
But go back to that's. You see, you putting in the old footage, man. Put some new stuff in there.
What?
Oh, okay.
Tell them what to put.
Put in Stevie Williams skate park. Or you can put it. It's official right there. Look.
Where? Oh, right there.
Yeah.
There you.
Yeah.
That's you.
No, that's my cousin.
Oh.
I don't think I was on this trip.
Ooh. You wasn't on this trip. We're trying
No,
to
not
see
this
you too as well.
I only got too much footage in it. Old, bro. This is old, yo. Like 10 years, 15 years old. But again, in order to skateboard, you're gonna have to. You got to keep your body lean. You feel me? To be able to move like that. So you can't really have a bunch of muscles and trying to move around like that and be able to and then actually go outside and do that. So you have to be linky. Not saying you have to be skinny, but you have to shed the muscle. So it has to. You kind of have to be like Bruce Lee in a lot of ways.
Yeah, because you're doing jumps
Yeah,
and
you
flips
jumping
and
around,
alley
you flip,
oops.
yeah.
Gotta be a little light on your feet.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
I want to see Rasul in one of these clips.
Yeah.
That was back in the day, man.
I know, but take us to a clip where you in it.
Not in none of these videos.
You just said you was.
I said that I thought I was on that trip, but I never really was filming like that. You know what I mean? I think I got one on my Instagram page, but I'm just showing you, yeah, we're there every fucking, out there skating. Like I'm trying to work on something now. Like
Okay.
a couple of clips. People want me to start. People want it every day. Every time I go to Jay Quan, like, yo, man, let's work on the part. Let's work on the part. So working on something. See what happens.
Nice.
I'm a little older
Nice.
though,
Stop saying that you're
Yes,
older.
I am older.
It
Like you're not
doesn't-
gonna be seeing me jumping down those 15
Okay,
stairs.
but
You're
that's
crazy.
fine. But older is a mindset. You have to keep telling people you're older. You don't
Yeah,
look
when,
old.
When you take a fall, yeah, I don't look old, but when you take a fall, you old. Because them falls ain't no joke. For real. I hate the fall.
Yeah.
Mm.
All
Well, yeah.
right. So what other topics should we cover? We went into food. We went into
We went
recipes. We went into Marvel movies, Star Wars. We had Priest on for a second. I'm not sure if he's going to come back yet, but we're going to go to the song promotions pretty soon.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we can just start to segue into that.
Yeah, we can.
All right, let's go. We're gonna
Shout out to the craft room.
Hey, shout out to
You
you
know what I mean?
guys
We love you guys.
watching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out to all you guys.
All right. So we're going to get into it right now with the song promotion segment where we play tracks that were submitted to the show. First one is by Bilal Salaam.
Bala salam.
I hope I pronounced that right. From Newark, New Jersey. It's called Bhakti's Endurance featuring Quele. Take from the top.
Sword Lord. Sword.
Sword Lords.
Sword Lord.
Over 1 million served. The serf said only call them serf from this rotation around the sun and so on. The rider requests green M&Ms and oolong. If it never leaves, the place left with croutons and beef. Some fall back like backs on futons to sleep. Polite natures of the policed. Blind eyes encourage photons to creep across the line from resign to infinite by design. My oh my,
Sword
with big
Lord.
teeth. When you could time travel, what's a good sleep? We never cease to amaze. When green's displayed, it's either spin chief or graze. Still cling to hymns deep within deceased arcades. Nowadays the archaics advance. The stigmata's in hand. Small fevers, face scans and monthly plans, amen. It's only as great as a plan see through. Those who see seem to agree the sky reads blue. So high, yet still so low. Still waters flow,
Sword.
movement is perpetual. Guess the greatest sect was meant to be perplexed.
Sword
To
Lord.
most timers it's a straight line of life was meant to live correct. But in whose eyes, if one dies, so do the paths of many. I miss the days of sun rays paired with a glass of Henny. Entropy was peace, now memories reek of grief.
Sword.
The old me had to cease to exist, the griff was breached.
Sword Lord.
Made in the image of my own mayhem, the M was him. The frame by comparison was slim. The brain both detached and on the hinge.
Sword.
The marks on the lens, the cause from within. The law formed swords, the feather became the pen. The midlife of Methuselah, age, doula for the medulla, raised by the moon, grave to the tomb. Am engaged.
Sword
The
Lord.
voodoo is when the sword floods. The bhakti is the evidence and proof and power truth does. The yellow made the green. Ambers, aureates, and jades, sapphires with the citrines. Phase split, M raised with. Lord Allah is on the chords, M waves rip. Slashing when the elm thought. It's Sakai with the Nawa feel Salah post M
Sword
taught.
Lord.
Gather the mean might and presto. Blessed throws, walking the best trips, the net zeros in. Noble bliss with the obelisk limb. From the Nile River to Sawakin City, see the Bhakti's wholest tip. Manifest first, third, dog, God, word heard. VJ snipe the bird, course and curd.
Sword Lord.
Iron green as a lawn, iron greener than a palm, iron greener than the dawn. 17 and 99 with the wand and was strong. Game calm, range song, knowledge cipher divine. 180 flip the dawn, swing the sword, stiff and steady the mind. Temple Solomon's Adakat is the palm.
Sword.
Golf ward with the rhyme and mention set it the line. Grips the same the whole time, blew the wind like a chime. Bells, bergs in the physical with the brocaded harpsichord rhyme mine.
That was ill.
18 and 85 slain when the Bhakti tipped the tang. Hussein, each blade lays the same.
Sword Lord.
Flip the W for the M, it's the Devon. Demion, the Artemon with the flag pen. See me?
Sword
The
Lord.
law is the nothingness, the Bach is. Best strokes or less strokes, M's watch whiz. And this is ever enduring.
Sword.
It's the omnipotent resurrector at the sword swinging lectern.
Sword.
Supreme
Wow.
being in the nature man is just the law.
Bhakti's Endurance. That's cool. I like the concept. I remember a similar submission that they submitted before. The organ, it's a B3 Hammond organ right there. It's really dominating the track, and your vocals are sitting just below it. I kind of wish your vocals were a little bit louder. That's just me being the engineer critiquing the audio, you know? It could be an EQ thing, maybe if your treble was up a little more, or if you were compressed and a little bit louder. But I kind of want to hear more vocal presence on top of that organ, because that organ is dominating. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And the organ sounds great. I love everything. It's kind of like a spoken word type of track. But because your words are so great, I kind of wish they were a little bit louder in the mix, just a touch, maybe 3 decibels. That's just me. But other than that, that's a great track. What y'all think?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked the organs. It didn't really have any drums to it, right? Was that drums?
No, it's like a spoken word.
Yeah, man. Bilal, salam alaikum, brother, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I would say turn your vocals up. You know what I'm saying? So we can hear you more. That's all. That's the only thing. I'm not complaining or nothing, but I thought it was awesome. Everything you're doing, and I like the organ, how you did that. So just turn your vocals up a little bit so everybody can hear everything you're saying. It'd be more powerful if you do that. More impactful. The song will be way more impactful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, send it to AD.
Yeah, I'll do a mix.
Yeah, he might mix it for you.
All right. Let's go. Coming up next now, we got Fellow B from Melbourne, Australia. Here we go. This track is called Back to It. Here we go. There's a gap here. Right here, it's empty. I know it's on purpose, but it needs something in that gap. Wow, wow, wow. You know what I'm saying? Wow, wow, wow. Just to fill that gap. That's just an example, of course. Okay, there we go.
Wait.
Yeah. That sax was good.
That's a sax.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, there you go.
Okay. I take it back. It comes in later. It's a build up. I feel you. Kermit says it's pimp walking. I do like the vibe though. I do like the like Galaxar says, 90s gang star vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
I love these type of beats because it leaves a lot of room for the for rhymes and just for the artist to do his thing, and he can sing on it if he wants to. I like these type of beats too. This type of beat I would probably rap to.
This is dope.
And they definitely filled in that gap right there.
This is pure hip hop right here.
I like
You know
it.
what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying?
The samples, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you hear the horn come in. It's like,
I was afraid that gap was through the whole track. That's what I was worried about. But yeah, that's cool.
this is pure hip hop.
Yeah,
Very
Nice.
good.
I love the old school vibe.
That's good.
I'm stuck on it. And it has that shuffle, like, you know?
Yeah.
That's that natural head bob. Very cool. NPC beat they put, Stranger put. While we're on the chat room, we missed some super chats.
chats,
Shout out to Myeoshe Champ. She says, "Shut out to you, family."
Shout out.
Shout out to Nasha.
And David Flores says, "Shout out to the Podcraft." Shout out David Flores.
Shout out David.
Shout out to my main man, David Flores.
Kermit Allen says, "Absolutely love every one of y'all. Thank you, KP and Wu-Tang Clan." Hey, thank you, Kermit Allen,
Peace.
for that.
Thank
We appreciate
you.
all the shout outs. We haven't really had any questions. No one's really
Yeah.
asking questions lately. We get a lot of shout outs, and that's cool. But if you guys have any topics or questions, feel free to hit that super chat. Even during the song promos, we're all over the place. But good track, fella B. Melbourne, Australia, down under. This next submission is by DJ Aurora Borealis.
Oh, Aurora Borealis, man, we ain't seen you in a minute. Been in the probably was in the lab cutting up some marvelous tracks.
Marvelous tracks. Here we go. This track is called The Pope.
The Pope. Okay.
Word.
Hibachi Chachi.
Hibachi Chachi Judo Bronson. Yo, DJ Aurora, good looking for this family. Word up. Follow the Pope is a joke. For all I know, he probably weighing and washing the boys to go and drop the soap. I spit the shit to take over you. It's like you bopping over dope. Me and lyrics spit a low. We never broke up. I be talking to myself to make sense to you. I'm wildin'. But to myself, focus. You worry about the bullshit. I wanna find a cure for lupus. Black lives matters, but did the Pope ever give us 2 cents? I'm highly enraged. I might have turned into a mutant. I turn into the beast with a blue skin infusion. Knowledge and ability, rhymes, rhythm, reality, living the fear. Crimes risen with casualties. Numerous acts plague the earth, but I don't see who lead it. It's a contradiction for what it's worth. Got the Russian spies try to pay the ox to kill the U.S. troops, but the government don't even think it's true. But of course, they source, not resourceful. We've been warring with Russia for years. It's kind of funny that we portal. I spit the shit that blow your mind, flow into a portal. If I go and blow your mind, I'm feeling is immortal. Yeah, and Chachi back on the block, looking out for trouble like B Walker cops. I got my style from Tony Cha, and I'm back. Open up the box to reveal the realness. Older folks stop building up the children. It's power when you leave. I see the selfishness and greed. Bring food when you feed. It's only power when you lead the children. Diseases in the building, now it's building. Immune system need to be strong to not be a victim. False information to adults, who you kidding? Rewrite the Bible, going viral when you see my vision. The lyrics pyro, I'm either righteous rhyming hieroglyphics. You see the title, I'm self-teaching the native lingo of Cairo. What I'm wearing is halfway decent, but in back of my mind, I'm sipping, knowing that Henny's the blood of Jesus. True serum, telling lies drunk, I know you sneaky. I read between the lines, I observe, can't defeat me. I know what passed my powers to my children, I'm an empath. I can find the reason why you living. Chachi.
Good
All
lyrics.
right. I say the same thing every time with the beat. Like, I know those drums are so quiet. I want to hear those drums, the bass kick and the snare got to be way louder. And then bring in those pipe organs as an atmosphere. Right now, they're just dominating everything. And they're the loudest thing I hear is that. And that, what you're playing is cool. It just needs to be tucked down. Great rapper. That rapper is great. Awesome rapper. But he needs to take the front lead. He is in the front of the stage. You have to mix a beat like you're looking at a live show and you got the rapper in the front. He needs to be sitting in the front. Next is the drums. Boom, boom. And then bring in the organ as an atmosphere. Let that rise up slowly. Mix it in slowly as just something that's, you don't want to hear the organ. You want to feel the organ. You got to think about how I said that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear the organ. I want to feel the organ. They're just way overpowering, just like Mr. NDP says. It's going to make a huge difference. It's all in the mix, man. That's a decent track. Just bring up the bass drum and the snare. The snare itself is like a little tap, tap, and that's cool. That's like a lo-fi video game snare. Kind of takes you back to the Castlevania type of feel. I get what you're going for. Just need more drums and snare to dominate so that it's still hip-hop. And I get what you're going for. It's like minimal, creepy hip-hop music, which is a subgenre itself. Halloween's coming up. That's going to be your time to shine. Put together a Halloween album. I'm serious. Like DJ Roy, you should put out a Halloween album. You don't have to put the words Halloween on it, but launch it before Halloween in October. You're going to get some views. It's going to be
Call
something.
that shit Halloween hip hop horror.
That would be dope.
There you go. There's the name for it. Halloween hip hop horror by Raw Borealis.
Something.
I'll do a song for you. Send me a track. You gotta sound like some real scary, like Nightmare on Elm Street shit.
Yeah. Oh, Voltage
Did
got
you
me.
have to look like that when you said it?
It's like-
Did you see the way he looked?
I missed it, but I was distracted because Voltage got
Oh
me.
my gosh.
He noticed that I said feel the organ. But you know what I meant. When I said feel the organ,
I'm
I
just
mean.
saying, you know what I mean? You gotta have themes.
Yeah. Absolutely true. Being thematic, the consistency.
Halloween horror of Aurora.
Ooh. Aurora Borealis.
The Halloween horror of Aurora Borealis.
Yeah. That would be a
Holds the
line.
malice. I drink the chalice.
Something there. Great rapper, though.
Yeah, his
yeah,
lyrics was
yeah.
good. The lyrics is good, most definitely.
Great rapper. Hey, if you send me the beat, I'll do a mix for free and send it to you. Just to show you what I'm talking about. I feel like you already know what I'm talking about, but your mind's like, I know AD, but I like how I have my beats, and that's cool. I get you. I just wanted to put my 2 cents because it's all about the mix. The mix will make or break a track. Okay, let's keep it moving. We got another submission by none other than the mighty Hebrew.
Oh man.
Yeah. Okay, it's the 10th song from his Lost Tribes remix. Written by the mighty Hebrew, produced by Chief Kantao. Okay, and here we go. Sorry, this is the 8th song. This one's featuring Century. I like this beat.
Beat is dope. Where you at? Where they at?
I thought it was gonna drop.
What's going on? Lyrics at?
That was it.
Let me try again. That's weird. Maybe it started at the end for some reason.
The new age, yo, is coming for the chosen. Y'all's people stay focused, taking over, breaking curses, Torah verses, minds open, supernova, 1/3 global. The new age, yo, is coming for the chosen. Y'all's people stay focused, taking over, breaking curses, Torah verses, mind open, supernova, 1/3 global. China would jack the Russians, your mind's puzzled in destruction, deconstruction, or will becoming committee 300. Georgia, well, book is spoken, focus on Persia. The scroll of Daniel opens, giving vision, beast image, selling in slave ships with Israelites, yoked in iron, dying daughters of Zion, crying in pits. Words 28:36, the cryptic hit and refill. Yah's wisdom, the dead live. What a feeling, Yasha Allah's now risen from invading nations, ruling in hatred, parading our laborers slaves from the soup. Possessed with Masonic voodoo, overseen by Juju. Get it, the Jewish man, fuck the Fuju. We the Hebrews from the tribe of Judah. Rest Ben Ami, Rabbi Nu, Adonai Nu. Gishalam, the Dr. Shaliach for me. When you read me, decree 720, cipher complete. Exodus 720, incarnate stabs, giving omens, ruling like Joseph. Hyksos over the Hyksos, with a death potion, scoping horror like Horus. Frankenstein, 12 tribes like Boris. We Optagon, fight Chuck Norris. Captivity we sell over tosses. Dry bones resurrect from our lost coffins. Lazarus we walking, adapt, horse and fame, calling Yahweh's name. Reclaim sovereign reign over middle terrain. Stains of black rain, lay on the brain to 2/3 get wasted by Edom's caveman. Totalitarian state where freedom fighters get placed for Norman Bait, cellmate, drowning in crystal lake like Jason. Don't change the station, the truth face it. The earth is shaking as I'm quaking, cracking pavements. No one's safe from fate, bones break, shake and get baked. By club of Rome's Olympian racists and rapists against ancient saints walking the way. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, blood in my veins, Ellie and DNA in my pioneer. From 7 root races, the Paul, the savior of the sacred seed of David. Being raised in the last days for Jacob behind the western gate of Masonic reigns. And Satan, the Gentiles world is fading as we wake from danger to become angels. Rearrange your face, scar fate, and Myeoshe, feel the rhythm from bass. The new age, yo, is coming for the chosen. Y'all's people stay focused, taking over, breaking curses, Torah verses, minds open, supernova, 1/3 global. The new age, yo, is coming for the chosen. Y'all's people stay focused, taking over, breaking curses, Torah verses, mind open, supernova, 1/3 global.
They make
Me 38 hoes when they
Alright.
jacking for my beats. Man, I wanna find your trash, killer flow on your speeds. When I die 8 bowl, Kisha wanna skip. Niggas still on the case, let's go back to rap. I'm out of TD, show your face, put your mask off. This is not to hair cutting shit, is not staple. Say they need me, mean the hope when they lose up. God gave me green lights and I never say stop.
That's the A song off his album called The New Age. That was dope.
I think he meant to send.
Number 10.
Yeah. So that was the first one. He sent more than one. That's why
okay.
we got confused here. Let's see. So he sent me a lot here. Hold on a second. Gotta only send me one track. Oh, my bad. Oh, that was the last one. Okay, my bad. Okay, so this one is 10th song, Lost Tribes remix. Here we go.
Lost tribes of Israel feel pain. Come on, devil's lies on the rocks without shame. What? Who's to blame? But us, we trust one. And trust the devil and uplift your hard wall. Lost tribes of Israel feel pain. Fuck 'em. Devil's lies on the rocks without shame. Who's to blame? But us, we trust one. And trust the devil and uplift your hard wall. A mighty power frees minds. The Gentile scholars lies to shower to the wise that was blinded. A strange land prophesied. Lost tribes became Falasha. Apocalypse of Abraham, 32:16, 400 years coming in ships and chains being whipped. Ezekiel 19:4-9, placed in the pit, dying in feces and piss. Sitting next to skeletons, 350 million Paris in the middle passage. Some sisters gave birth to your bastards, creating melodic trios from the poison of demonic semen. Being raped by perverted beasts and heat. With a thought of jungle fever, a liar wall set them devils evil. I see the shadow called deceiver in the image of a non-people. Speaking the tongue off balance with the rhythm off beat. From the heart that the wolves eat. February the 14th, they feast in ceremonies and tights filling the rush. An Israelite blood and Ghana who they first crush. With the help of Hamites, praising Muhammad as their prophet. Ruptured the dynasty of Zah, placing the mind in a genie bottle only for a time. 1969, first Israelite shine in the Mona, kingdom of Yah, resurrect the lost tribes of Israel feel pain. Come on, devil's lies on the rocks without shame. What? Who's to blame? But us, we trust one. Trust the devil and uplift your hard wall. Lost tribes of Israel feel pain. Devil's lies on the rocks without shame. Who's to blame? But us, we trust one. And trust the devil and uplift your hard wall.
Hey.
That was hard.
That was dope. Okay, and he says, grandfather Prince Asael, rest in completeness. Okay. Thank you for that, Mighty Hebrew. My bad for the mess up, but hey, we got to play 2 tracks, so that was cool. But yes, sir. Very good stuff. So y'all got to check that out. Journey to the dark side of the moon. All right, and you're getting all fires in the chat, so that's dope. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, let's keep it moving. What else we got? What else we got? Next one here is by Coverboy. This is off the new instrumental album called Detective Music 5. See, I like how Coverboy is doing it. Like, he's separating his beats into a theme. That's what these albums are all supposed to be about. Like, you put your album into a theme and make everything easy, because the whole point of that isn't just so that, not just so that people listening know what they're listening to, but it's so that you can get published. You know what I mean? The more you make it easy for publishers to see, okay, what am I listening to? What type of music this is? The easier it is for you to get your song into a TV show, a movie, a commercial, a video game. You got to make it real clear. A lot of artists like to be vague and, you know, mysterious. And it can be tougher to be found by publishing companies. That's the goal. You want to be published because then you get royalties. Where the money's at. Not from getting plays on Spotify. You'll make it something, but you want to get published. Okay, here we go. Snub-Nosed Gazette 03 and Snub-Nosed Gazette 04. Oh, Priest would like all this. Jazzy.
Very jazzy.
Man, I couldn't tell if it was going into 6/8. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. It like that was really one of those offbeat jazz ones. That's dope. Your artist would have to really pay attention to how he's rapping for that one, which is cool. Okay, here we go. Track 2.
My noisy nose is a nose that knows that knows that knows how to. My noisy nose is a nose that knows that knows that knows how to. My noisy nose is a nose that knows that knows.
It's gotta be an intro.
Knows how to. My noisy nose is a nose that knows that knows.
It should change right here.
Knows how to. My noisy nose is a nose that knows that knows that knows how to. My noisy nose is a nose that knows.
Okay, maybe it's 8 bars.
Knows that knows.
And it should switch off right here.
That knows how to. My noisy nose is a nose.
Man, I don't know, man.
Knows that knows.
It already has vocals.
No. You can do stuff to this. Like there's a way to flow to this.
But it'll be words on top of words.
That knows.
It's the way you do it.
That knows how to. My noisy nose is a nose that knows.
It's like a record that's skipping.
That knows.
Nah, it's a loop, bro.
I know,
that
but
knows how to. My noisy nose.
Where's the rapper gonna go?
That knows.
Well, I don't know.
There's a knows.
I'm not
Knows that knows how to.
I know what's going on right here.
That would be a challenge. I get it if that's like a hook, if that's like a spot for, but there was no drop. There was no
drop.
No open.
Somebody said, not to cut you off, God.
Well, where would the verse go?
Yeah, Rock Marciano maybe could Coach Kendaka, but I don't know if Rock would pick that particular beat though. But the first one, Cover Boy, that joint was high. It kind of reminded me of like
the first one was jazzy, off tempo,
like back 1990s KMD style.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember KMD.
No.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna front.
That joint right. The first one was hot. The second one was alternative. So if an MC would go into that, you would have to kind of be creative with it.
I get the loop for like a hook. Like that would be a cool little hook. You know what I mean? And then the rapper can do a verse that flows into that, and even he can use some of the words in the
Right.
verse, but it was covering the entire beat, so it was almost like, well, where's the rapper go? You know?
Yeah, I mean, what you want me to say? If Doom is a I mean, excuse me, Cover Boy, he does a lot of great loops and compile sound. So if you get a beat tape from him, you know what I'm saying, you got to kind of be somewhat creative.
Yeah.
That's why it works. So him and Priest probably work well. If I was him, I'd be sending my stuff to Benny the Butcher and them guys. You know what I mean? And if West Side Gun is somebody.
It needs a spot where it's just instrumental. At least 2 bars.
Right.
You know?
I mean, it was an intro. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, all these beats are good because they're able to be cut up and the rapper and the producer can take things, move things around. I didn't hear any version where it would just pause, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. But thank you for that anyway, Cover Boy. All good stuff at the end of the day. And it's all mixed right. I can't say anything bad about his mixes.
No, you got it.
You
got the mix, but you gotta.
That's just an arrangement thing.
I don't know, man. Honestly, man, I wanted to go back to some boom bap shit. I want to hear some. Shout out to Mark Buddha because he just texted me and hit me in the DMs like I'm taking it back. Yeah, do that. Shout out to Mark Buddha. Do that.
Yeah, I love the old school boom baps.
You go to a show, nigga don't got no beat. There's just a loop and no beat and no drum, no bass line, no nothing. That's cool and all, but what happens to the Chief Rocker, and you know what I mean? Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing. That's what I mean. What happened to that?
Yeah,
the hooks and the hooks in the beats.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Cats making hooks. So, and I'm talking about the artists. I'm not knocking the artists, but what happened to? Remember back in the day, the hooks like Mighty Hebrew had a hook in his song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now we don't have sing-alongs no more.
True.
So I don't know.
All right, this next one is from the DJ from Guam featuring Bragadino from Marina, California.
What up, DJ from
Wait.
Guam?
Bragadino's on this track?
That's what it says.
Okay.
And it's called Dropbox.
I don't know what you've been told, but your soul is made of gold. I don't know what you done heard, but you get what you deserve. I don't know, but it's been said, you live on after you're dead. Every human has a soul, your integrity determines where it goes. Horseback, cavalry, on foot, infantry, stomp. Box drop. Guam, brag. Guam, brag. Guam, brag. Guam, brag. I don't know what you've been told, but your soul is made of gold. I don't know what you done heard, but you get what you deserve. I don't know, but it's been said, you live on after you're dead. Every human has a soul, your integrity determines where it goes. Horseback, cavalry, on foot, infantry, stomp. Guam, brag. Guam, brag. Guam, brag. Guam, brag. Horseback, cavalry, on foot, infantry, stomp. Box drop. I don't know what you've been told, but your soul is made of gold. I don't know what you done heard, but you get what you deserve. I don't know, but it's been said, you live on after you're dead. Every human has a soul, your integrity determines where it goes. Horseback, cavalry, on foot, infantry, stomp. Box drop.
I think you just needed that bass in there. I get what you're going for, a little cavalry thing. If you're gonna do that, it needs some. I get what you're going for. I get what Brag's going for. But because it was just like it just needs a little bit of bass and maybe like a military drum to show that the beat is also going for militancy. Because Bragg was going for militant major pain, like somebody said. But the drums needs a at least, and maybe more of a bass drum. Do you know what I mean? I see your concept. You got something there. But like I said, it's on Guam to add some more militancy to the beat. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Bragadino, if you watching this, man, why didn't you do 2 verses? You just did, like, that was like a hook. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like the song is not finished.
Yeah, definitely not finished.
Like, I'm hearing what you're saying, but I want to hear the Bragadino lyricism as well. Like, yo, throw that in. Like, do the hook. Then it's like maybe he got confused when Guam sent him the beat, man, because it seemed like he just went in the booth and just said that and sent it to Guam. It's like, yo, where's the rest of this? Like, where's the lyrics at?
Yeah, more verse, less hook.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
He could have did and you can rap over that. You could have did that and then did a verse, did a hook, then ended it out with a verse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people in here trying to stop making fun of people, man. But the reality is that to me, it just sounded like he did a hook. I was with Bragadino. I was just waiting for the actual rhyme, like the rest of the song. So I see what he was doing, and I give him props for that. But you should have shout out to Bragadino. Yo, man, Bragadino, man, finish the song.
It needs more.
Add 2 verses to it, and you would have killed it. I mean, you already killed it with the hook, but you know, I just felt like it needed more.
It needs this.
That's nice.
And then loop that, and it'll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you got something
a flute in there.
Yeah. But for sure.
Yeah. Well, I hope you didn't pay that guy, Guam.
Well, it seems to be something in development. They threw it together, sent it to us, wanted to hear it.
No, listen. You do the hook.
I get it.
You do the verse, then you do the hook. That's how you do it. That's a song.
Yeah. It needs more verse.
Like, yeah, he needs and like I said, he had something going on. The hook was down. I don't know about anybody else listening to this, but I thought the hook was cool. You know what I'm saying? I just think that he should have finished the song up. And I'm not disrespecting Bragadino.
Nobody said you was.
You know, I just want to put that out there. Okay? So you know, I don't want Bragadino to watch this and think I'm disrespecting him. I'm just saying, yo, man, finish off the song. You know, you're online, you're online, you're on live. Just finish it off. That's all I'm saying.
There you go. He got the message.
Hey. Message received.
Right.
Okay, we got another one here. This one's going to be a dedication. It's from Mighty Hebrew. It's in dedication to his late grandfather, Prince Azael. It's written by Mighty Hebrew, produced by Chief Kontao, and I guess he passed on Monday. He was a respected worldwide leader in the Hebrew Israelite sovereign nation. So here we go. Mighty Hebrew.
Prince Asiel, the Redeemer Angel's here. Prince Asiel, Prime Minister is here. Prince Asiel, HaMoshiach is here. Prince Asiel, Suffer is here. Prince Asiel, the Redeemer Angel's here. Prince Asiel, HaMoshiach is here. Hebrew Israelite, sovereign nationals risen. Heavy mental, break metal from the devil. In darkness, sparks of light touch hearts. In America's ghetto jungle, sounds of thunder. Close ears like gun claps, bodies crumble. When one gang bangs, demon babies incarnate omens from UFO clouds beyond 8 Mile. born heaven. Mikael as Asiel, birthed in Shabuzalam, the mighty Hebrew from birth scene. The poison from the serpent's needle that perceived divine beings from Eden, known as Elohim. Rambo, first blood, being redeemed. Adamic seeds from amongst the trees that was deceived in the garden. Kakma was lost as we travel from Lumeria, our birthplace. 4 desert roads and stony days, drowning in waters like Jason, Crystal Lake, United Snakes, a death place. Prophesied in Deuteronomy 28, no place will be safe to Asiel rain, urge to rain, Metatron, from celestial to the physical plane, as we rule supreme with our own team. Prince Asiel, the redeeming angels here. Prince Asiel, Prime Minister is here. Prince Asiel, Myeoshe is here. Prince Asiel, Ramen is here. Prince Asiel, the redeeming angels here. Prince Asiel, Myeoshe is here. Hebrew Israelite, sovereign nationals risen. Heavy mental, break metal from the devil. Beware the stairs, people under the stairs. Lions stare for freedom, for Hebraic air. Holding the scepter in a golden chair. Nasi, Asiel, Malek, the throne of King David, sovereigns. National established, signs of lion paws and tassels. Hebrew Israelite, sovereign nationals risen. Hit the western mind like a comet. Laza vomit, Torah constitution we follow. Solomon, I go into the souls of men to see the real from the fake in them. Asiel be the unstained glass, bashing your Gentile oppression. From eastern to western through all scepters. Intercept by way of prison spectrums. Raise up cycles is electric. The brotherhood elevated. Separating infinite, the oneness within, be no end. Remember, Israel, we on the rise for all mankind. Prince Asiel, the redeeming angels here. Prince Asiel, Prime Minister is here. Prince Asiel, Myeoshe is here. Prince Asiel, Ramen is here.
All right.
That was good.
Rest in peace to Prince Asiel.
Rest in peace to Prince Asiel. Shalom to the mighty Hebrew, man. You always coming with it, man. I just got to give you props for that. Shalom Aleik.
And that was the 11th
Hold
song.
on. Let me say this.
Go ahead.
I seen Danny Salinas in there running his mouth. Ain't nobody dissing Bragadino.
But we're not going to entertain
Hold on.
that.
No, hold on. Just want to say that.
We're not going to entertain that, though.
Hold on.
No matter what they say.
So don't be trying to instigate anything. I gave him props. I just said, yo, do 2 verses to the beat.
But we're not going to entertain it because it don't matter at the end of the day.
All right, well, if he sends in the show, you got to understand the crap, the comments is deadly.
The comments is deadly to who? You already told Bragadino out of respect that you were giving him props. So it don't even matter what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Sorry, Mighty Hebrew, I couldn't take your call there, brother. But shoot me the text. We got to keep it moving. Coming up next now, we got Voltage Controller.
What up, Voltage?
Yes.
What's up?
Here we go.
Ghetto Gandalf, the wizard.
like Star Trek, spacey type of robot.
Remind me of the Jetsons.
Yeah. What's that movie?
Remember the Jetsons? It reminds me of that.
That soundtrack they did.
Shout out to Voltage.
Yeah. It takes you back to like a 70s robot movie. The Day the Earth Stood Still.
I mean, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like old school
Forbidden Planet
like hip hop. Yeah, it has that vibe, like that old school sci-fi vibe. But
yeah,
he probably maybe a same.
You ever seen that old robot movie in the 70s? I remember walking in. My dad was watching.
My grandma. I used to watch.
Yeah, my parents were watching that. I was like, oh, what is this? Some old robot shit. But that's what it made me think of Forbidden Planet.
But it still has that kind of like 90s, like. Remember back in the 90s, like people would just make beats and they would have like sound effects in them. And like it would like jazz samples and then, you know, go into like another sound from maybe from a movie or have a flute in there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's what that sound like. And it always had that boom bap beat that just to carry the rest of the sounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That would be an underground hit if somebody make it a whole song of that.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I think people right now, and if someone did that, maybe I should do it to it. But if somebody did that, I feel like the kids would like that right now. What's going on right now, you know?
Oh yeah, somebody put Land of the Lost, Doctor Who.
Yeah, Doctor Who.
I mean, that's before my time, but I just remember that vibe. Someone said Short Circuit.
look, Volta says, it's from a jazz record. So
okay.
It does have like some jazzy feels to it.
Yeah, it does.
Marco Buddha says it's called trip hop.
There you go. Marco Buddha is correct.
Okay.
And you know, Cover Boy kind of has that stuff too, like the soundtrack, like, you know, that whole movie soundtrack kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? That could, imagine if you was on shrooms and, you know, I always relate shit to skateboarding because I think skateboarding, you put your headphones on, you're riding down the street, you're in a whole another universe. You listen to that.
Yeah, I bet.
You're definitely on another level. So it don't sound like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like you ride, or you can be running or riding your bike. So
yeah. All right. Well, we got a last minute submission from Jay Vinyl from Los Angeles.
What
I think
up, Jay?
you guys are going to recognize who he is because I know who he is. So here we go. This track's called Vinyl the Viking.
Vinyl the Viking, keep writing. Every verse is like a vitamin. Meditating, staring in the mirror, stargazing. Gave up on church, too much talk about Satan. Whip the coupe like I'm playing PlayStation. Gran Turismo, check out these hoes. I'm universal, you niggas muy poquito. Change the game like yin and yang, good and evil. Love y'all, but fuck y'all, yeah. My name written in the heaven like the dog star Sirius. Said a rapper better than me, you can't be serious. Laughing like Eddie Murphy's delirious. Must be delirious. Reppin' this shit since the 90s like Dennis Leary. Shout out JB, shout out Fairfax, shout out Hollywood High.
Okay. Yo, you Galaxar. That's Galaxar.
High school kicked me out more times than Mark did Pam and Cole. Kicked out of Fairfax for powder in my nose. Young macaroni trying to get chose. I got a baby by one of them hoes. God's plans, yo, I suppose. Life's a gamble, bet it all like Pete Rose. 2 white hoes, 20 pretty pink toes. Say that shit 5 times real fast. 2 white hoes, 20 pretty pink toes. 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 Guess we got a title. Yeah. Painted the bumper on the whip, fixed the grill like Nas. I'm fabulous, sipping chalice with the gods. Goggles made of quartz like Havoc, belt down Wolverine. Stan Lee, Shock G, MF Doom, rest in peace. I drop jewels like Jack Sparrow. Terry cloth towel make me look like a pharaoh. Point you niggas in the right direction like the green arrow. Shit's been green lit. Go ahead, get 'em.
Oh, shout out to Galaxar.
Galaxar, shout out, man. You
And
always
shout
came
out
with
to
that.
Fairfax High.
Yeah. Shout out all the LA.
Right. Shout out
LA, the LA.
all the LA area.
Hollywood High. Galaxar, shout out to you, brother. You straight from the
Oh.
chambers of L.A., man.
Vulture says she went to Fairfax High, Hamilton, and Poly. Okay. All right.
Nice.
I like his style. I see what he's going for. I always say that, but like with Lord Galaxar, it's comedic, it's funny, it's dope. He actually is spitting some cool bars here and there, and it's entertaining and it's cool. I
think he'd blow up if he had a major record deal. I think Galaxar. I think the kids would.
Yeah, they would gravitate to him for sure.
Like this. They would like his stuff. Yo.
He needs a beat like this though. Like this is the type of beat. Obviously, the Humpty Dance.
I can hear him on this though.
Exactly.
I can hear him on this.
He can rap on this.
I think that.
Humpty Dance.
Right. I don't think that he should be. I think, in my opinion, he should be a little bit more. Not too serious, but serious. Like if he created a whole album, I feel like that shit would blow up.
Well,
I think,
I'm just saying because
what he's dealing with, I feel like on some Eminem and Redman and all them guys. I kind of don't get mad at me for putting Galaxar in that category, but
it's a genre.
It's kind of like a genre. There you go.
It's entertainingly obnoxious.
Yeah, there you go.
And then he's sarcastic.
And
too.
sarcastic.
Yeah, sarcastic with it.
If you give him a beat that's also entertaining, because this is slightly obnoxious
and sarcastic,
in your face
what's the
type of
Humpty
beat.
Hump song, man?
But we're talking about
It's an
the
example.
beat.
It's an example.
Example.
So where the it's got a boom bap beat and something that's kind of smacking, it's slapping, groovy, and everyone could dance to it. Something slightly obnoxious on the beat. That's original though. Obviously not this one. Maybe for a mixtape.
Maybe something similar, like recreate it like that.
Just something that's
But he is hard.
That's
something
kind of
that gives him like a.
I'm on your level. I'm on your level.
You know what I'm saying?
Because remember, Redman would do Superman
Yes.
Lover. Remember that? Superman, look. You remember that?
Yeah.
Redman
And
would
he
be
would
on
do.
it.
He would on every album. He would have different versions of the Superman Lover, and it was always like a funk beat or some weird kind of beat. So yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
Yeah.
If he gets the right obnoxious slapping boom bap beat, that and then he just does his thing, being like silly, obnoxious, fun at the same time. He's got a decent track there.
Yeah.
Make an actual video where it's not like, I mean, these are good videos for fun. These are like mixtape videos, mixed video videos. You know, film himself doing something. He can launch a single. He's building an audience by doing these submissions.
Right.
Because people are starting to follow him. I'm assuming, you know, he's gonna get some views. So as he grows with that, the potential's there. He can get a decent audience. You only need 1,000 true fans.
That's
You
true.
get 1,000 true fans. You get them all to spend $100 on you. It's $100,000.
Yo, I told somebody
That's
that the
what
other
they
day. You know, I was telling because a lot of people think I got all kinds of fans. Yo,
Yeah.
Lost Children of Babylon, and I tell the young boys, I say, listen, man, create your own fan base. Don't be worrying about being like all these other rappers.
Yeah.
Create your own hip hop world. That's what you can do. That's why the technology is here. To create your own world. Don't be worried about what they doing over there. Don't be worried about what they doing over there. Do what you do. And like I just said, you know, people may not like everything he raps about. They may not like the silly, not silly, but what do you say? What do you say? The craftiness, the sarcasm in his lyrics. Galaxar could be a good battle rapper, probably too.
Oh, he might be.
Yeah, might
You know what I mean?
But there's value to the consistency.
Yeah.
Do you see
Yeah.
the pattern of him? I mean, you got. I think he should stick to the Galaxar name because he had Teenage Christ for a while, and then he's going under J Vinyl. And it's good to have several aliases.
J Vinyl's cool, but I don't know, something about Lord Galaxar.
Lord Galaxar,
man.
you
When
gotta stick to that.
Yeah,
stick
I
to
like that name better.
I like that. Stick to that, Galaxar.
It's more brandable. I think. He can create a logo for that.
Like if I was a record exec and he came in and he said, "This is my tape." Oh shit! I'm probably like, "Oh, Lord Galaxar, I like that."
Yeah.
What do you think of that? You know what I mean? You know,
It's
Myeoshe
Googleable.
be the president. What do you think of Lord Galaxar?
That sounds hard.
That sounds hard. You take it into her and like, "Hey, we're gonna sign you."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
It's brandable.
So, yeah, man.
I had an artist I was working with, and he's a dope rapper, but his name was Maintain. And I'm like, yo, you're sick. I know everyone knows you in your town as Maintain, but when you Google Maintain, you're not gonna pop up.
Yeah.
So he had to add letters and numbers to it at the end. So, you know, it looked like a username, But like when you choose your name, it's got to be something that's so unique that when they Google it, your name's gonna pop up and not something random. Do you know what I mean? So that's what's so important, and that's why people will like change the 0 to a O. I mean, O to a 0 and things like that. But always gotta think like an exec when you're getting to as you get bigger. Yeah. As you start to grow,
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you, Galaxar. You're doing good. Just
Yeah.
keep going on all that. You already know what to do. We already talked about the mixes and talked about mic quality and all that, so we don't got to repeat ourselves, But
That's one thing I say about Galaxar. Yo, man, your vocals, whoever's mixing and mixing your stuff, you on point. I can hear you clearly.
Better than before, yeah.
Better than before. But, Aurora and all you guys, man, y'all got to turn those vocals up because
I think they got it.
Yeah. Get that right, man. No, because these guys come on here, they've been coming on here for 2 years. So we want these guys to keep going and if you want to send it to AD, he might mix and master your stuff.
Yeah, at least one for free.
One for free.
Yeah.
Other two gonna cost you.
Everybody gets one.
You get one. You get one free bid. So
one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That you got the mastermind here, so that knows how to do these things.
All right. Thank you to everyone who submitted. If you guys want to submit tracks for the next episode, go to killerpriest.tv/song promo. Link is in the description. And our next episode is going to be on Monday, the 29th. And Priest may or may not be here, so we'll see what happens.
For sure.
All right. Back to you guys.
I guess we're closing out. I don't know if you got the flyer that I sent you.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, it's in the Dropbox.
Go ahead.
What's that? Oh, yes. Please like and subscribe.
Always.
And I got
and subscribe.
I got some things I'm working on. I'm not going to tell y'all yet, but maybe this Wednesday we'll reveal some things.
Wednesday?
Nice. Hold on,
I want to send love out to Killah Priest out there in Alaska. And hopefully he has a great show. He definitely will. And and shout out to all the producers too, all the guys who send in Cover Boy and everybody who send in, all the great producers and artists that send in. Shout out to you guys too, man. 'Cause that makes the show dope.
And I got the thing you sent me coming up right now.
Oh, thank you so much. And there we go.
Oh, we got something new? Oh, okay.
Yes. Before we close out, of course, sending peace and love to everyone out there. Tomorrow, I will be live with my girl Ashley on Love Is My Currency. If you're trying to get your money up in love, holla at us tomorrow. We're going to be live, Instagram live at 7 p.m. talking about cutting the dead ends, whatever that looks like for you. So check out me and my girl Ashley. I'm so excited to be coming back to Love Is My Currency. It's a great platform for people that need love, that need to be inspired, motivated. Check out Love Is My Currency with my girl Ashley tomorrow, 7 p.m.
And they can see that if they go to Instagram.
Yeah, they can see it on Instagram Live on Love Is My Currency.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It would be on Instagram Live, Love Is My Currency with Ashley Aldridge.
All right, that's tomorrow, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. You guys,
Pacific.
we're going live. So
Nice.
yes. And thank you guys for all the love out there. Thank you guys for receiving me. I appreciate it greatly, for sure.
Nice.
There you have it. Make sure y'all tune in.
Next week, Monday, you guys have a beautiful and prosperous week. Until next time, peace and blessings.
Now wait,
Peace.
real quick. Let me check these super chats real quick.
Oh, we have super chats?
Just in case. Oh yeah, I don't want to miss out on these.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Stranger said, "Have you guys seen the new military Space Force Delta 18 logo?"
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
No.
Okay, sorry. Before we close that out, I just want to give them.
Look on it.
Yeah.
Looks pretty bugged out.
Oh shit. Wow.
Yeah, I should have told you guys about that. It has
Oh yeah, didn't you post
a knee
something?
suit, the knee suit BT. and then there's a star there, right? And I've always, when I seen this image, shout out to who sent this in.
Stranger,
shout out for sending that in. They have the Nisut BT there, and then the star above it. In my opinion, I think that that's a Sopodek, or Sahu, the realm of Osiris. Now, I don't know why Space Delta Force would put an Egyptian, in their logo with the image of a pyramid and the earth. So that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Shout out for him for sending that in.
Right. Shout out to that. Also, Vinny is asking for the link, I guess, for tomorrow. I don't know if you're going to put the flyer in the...
Link for the flyer?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I can put that in the description.
Okay, thank you so much.
Absolutely. And let's see, we're going to end the night with the vast bottomless. Let's see. Danny Salinas, he requested the vast bottomless as the closing song. So that is going to be that. All right, now we out.
Now we out.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Peace.
See y'all next time.
Until next time.
Yeah.
Discussing the large-scale structure of the cosmos, astronomers sometimes say that space is curved, or that the universe is finite, but unbounded.
My writers like sapphire, population of the earth spread wide, till it inhabit the 12th planet in the sky. But back down on the land, they kill the Pope and the leaders of the alien tribe. The Son of Man must find a reptilian hive where they hide the 6 human beasts inside, with 6 fangs for teeth, 6 pairs of eyes. Beware of his pride. Blasphemy is his bride, wearer of the dragon crown, sitting in the spirit wagon with flaming bulls pulling him around.
Going more than half the speed of light. He's almost catching up with his own light wave. This compresses the light waves in front of him. Becomes blue.
I'm from where volcanic ash blotted out the sun till the earth began to freeze. I'm a prison from the lost universe. Behold a prophetic MC. They capture beautiful women, begin to mutate it till they never stop aging.
Away, he leaves his own light waves stretched out behind him. Long light waves are red. We say that his receding image is red-shifted.
Scientists capture beautiful women, started mutating till they never stop aging. But I'm such a prolific writer. What happens if the lady is a martial arts fighter and mutated to half a tiger and half fire? I'm the wizard from the White Phoenix City, where Elohims come out of crystal frisbees. From the super rap committee, from the future back centuries. Indie, lift up the veil to unseen worlds. King of tales, dark, the art has spells. Hundreds of infant wings, visions of rings of great smoke surround my body like ghosts. The darkest words I ever wrote, I spit words into a sea. My quotes flow, quick as my eternal spirit.
To him, the entire world is both coming and going at nearly the speed of light.
Define the most high beginning, multiply the living, pull the dice in my writtens. Those solar lights, high yellow, burn orange and crimson dimensions. Death with length, gaining strength. Take a glimpse, read the gliss in the valley of the dark side of the moon. Through an alley of art lies a tomb.
I have found the Earth to be the perfect shape of a cube, standing in the center of the universe, with all other heavenly bodies scattered round and about.
Professor of the Hebrew thought, department, classical Kabbalah. Mercury, 36 million miles from the sun.